The freestyle by Corey Holcomb and this bitch. Cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. I don't like your daughter, bitch. Ever since I saw the little hoe, niggas knocking on my motherfucking door. Is Trina there? Is she coming out? I say, hey, put that thing in that bitch mouth, cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. Going in my refrigerator. Every nigga that nut in her, somehow they hate her. Her 2 kids that she kept cause she thought them dudes was gonna give her fuck. But then they ducked out on her ass. Fuck that silly slut. Even though that bitch do got a big ass butt. But I won't fuck her though. Cause it's your daughter. But get the daughter out my face before the slaughter. I don't like your daughter, bitch.
I told you he had some shit.
Love and devotion. If the track's supposed to be motion, it's going to suck.
We live, motherfuckers. Yeah, Corey Holcomb, my nigga Craig,
Stop it.
Zoe,
Well, then it.
Nate,
What up, dog?
Darlene will be here in a second. 5150. We was talking shit for the show about a whole bunch of shit. Say that question again, Craig.
Craig got a good one.
You ever have a chick you would smash and stop fucking with you because she say, we don't ever do nothing?
How you respond to that, fellas? What do you say when she say that?
I'll just pull up movie times. All right, let's go right now. We're going to go do something. Something dark, though.
I had a girl do that to me.
Yeah.
She was like, we don't never go nowhere like to the movies. I was like, I got bitches for that. You got to earn that slot.
Hell yeah.
How you gonna beat the movie bitches out?
The movie bitches.
The movie bitches. This bitches got movie privileges out here. God damn it, bitch, you ain't going to Black Panther with me, bitch. I don't know you.
Not no feel-good movie like Black Panther. You got to be an 8 to go to a feel-good
You
movie.
got, man.
Man, it was some hoes at the Black Panther. Every time I've been, it's been work.
I take ugly bitches to horror films.
The monster on screen yelling at
You
her.
might well walk around. You too old to walk through there, D. I don't want you to get hurt coming through there. Just walk around, D.
Come on.
I do a skating move that's lower than that.
We'll take your word for it, D.
He said he could skate. Did you see Floyd was back over there again for his birthday? He had his birthday over there. One of the parties
Really?
at World on Wheels.
Don't nobody know what you're talking about, D.
That's what Floyd had his party?
Yeah, World on Wheels. He was there all the time.
What night was that?
Thursday.
Yeah, that's, okay.
Okay.
All the bad bitches was there, man.
Bruh.
D, we was talking about stuff that you probably don't hear a lot in your world.
In my world, you guys are in
This
my
is
world,
my
so I
We was talking about buying pussy.
Oh, yeah. You ever did that?
Zoe said he's never bought pussy, by the way.
I haven't either.
Never.
Nate, get
Well,
the
if
fuck
you-
out of
I have
here.
never bought no bun. What the fuck? If you bought that much, then it's preposterous for me to say no.
But
Nate
listen,
think he didn't buy pussy because
No.
he took
Right,
an
this is
entire
so
bitch family to
weird. I
dinner.
no, but what you're missing is it can be done indirectly.
Well, that's what we
Nah,
talk about.
Right.
That's what
No.
Nate
Talk
do.
about.
You can go ahead and think you never paid for
I ain't
it,
gonna get no
but if you
pussy,
take her
but
out to
I'll pay
move
for your
your
family to get
meal-
Disneyland.
That's what we talk about. I mean,
feel like
of
all
course.
men have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my...
Not knowingly. In other words,
Indirect.
you're not
So
knowingly
it make you feel better indirectly buying pussy. It make you feel like you ain't bought the pussy.
First of all, it wasn't that indirect that I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, after this movie and this dinner, I'm gonna get some biscuits. I'll be mad as hell spending
I'm gonna get some biscuits.
$200 date and she just straight in the house. Click, click, thank you. Oh, that's a problem.
They'll pull it like that if you're not
Shit.
flat out saying, look, this is what it is. You'd be better to get a bitch to $200 if you date a broke bitch.
Man,
A
I
broke
used to-
bitch would rather get the 200 than the movie.
Real talk.
That's real. I used to have this joke where I said it'd be easier to just smash before we leave. Just go and give me that pussy, then we'll go do stuff.
Them broke bitches' kids
can
be
you
checking her when you at the movie and shit. We're in this motherfucker hungry, bitch.
But what if you did that, Nate, and then she decided, nah, I don't want to go to a movie.
It's cool.
or
We
dinner
both can decide, nah. But I'm not
You
finna
might
be
wanna
spending
save
hella
that
money
for
on a
after.
chick with McDonald's pussy. I need to know what we dealing with.
Well, let me ask you something.
Wow.
What if instead of spending the 2, you said, look, before the day, let me give you this too, and then we guaranteed I'll fuck you. And then if you want to do something,
That's
later
just
on.
an
What if you
escort.
say, bitch, I don't want to go nowhere with you. I want to help your situation now. Skeet and skedaddle.
Skeet and skedaddle.
That's what I want to do. Skeet and skedaddle. I want to.
What's wrong with paying for pussy? What's
Well, I'm just saying most women
In-
probably
in
feel
this
like.
state, I think it's illegal.
I'm just saying most women would probably feel like, you know, a hoe, straight out hoe, if you propositioned them that way. Here's $200
right?
for your financial situation, and just let me clap them buns.
But most guys
Right.
won't do that. They'll say, "Oh, you know what? Tomorrow after we wake up, or if they spend the night, I'm gonna take you shopping." Or they take them shopping beforehand, and you could tell what kind of girl you're dealing with right
Right.
off the bat.
This is what these wretched bitches do when you pay them. They
Uh-oh.
say, you gave me this because you my friend. We friends. And I be laughing. I be like, I'm your
Really?
friend?
That's what friends do, right?
Bitch, if you died in front of me, long as people know I didn't do it,
Oh, shit.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
No CPR from you.
I ain't
huh?
your
If she
friend, man.
collapses, what?
Bro, I've had a couple times where I had to say, I got friends. Like, this friend expectation you got, I'm full of friends. My list is full.
Right.
You gonna fit in here. I got slots in some other categories, but not friends.
Right,
Are you on Craig's tip?
No, he said he.
This is my thing. If I say, yo, 200, let me hit buns, whatever you, I feel like I'm gonna question her body count off top. Like, the content of her character is, if she take that money, I'm gonna be like, she's out there.
So are we saying most women are indirect hoes?
Of course they are.
Let's just put it out
and
there.
guys are indirect marks.
Yeah.
And guys are
Marks.
indirect Johns.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's the way they're raised.
When
Hey,
you-
mama tell them, get
when
you
you
a nice
deny
man
it-
with some money, girl.
Right.
Get
When
you,
you
know
deny
what
it,
I'm
you
saying?
make a
That
fool
ain't no
out
new
yourself.
thing.
Let's just put it out there. Tell
you
the
say,
truth
Corey?
today.
I said, when you deny it, you make a fool out yourself.
That's true. Yeah.
God damn it. When you older, let me tell you like this. I was at my best
Here we
when
go.
I was broke.
Oh, yeah?
I was at my best.
What do you
In what
mean?
regard?
I was able to hunt, pray,
I understand.
and get in between the lines. But now that I'm at a stage where I don't have time to bargain with you.
Right.
I know you're hurting because you're a failure. That's why I'm here. I'm here because you're a failure. But I'm gonna make it seem like I'm a failure.
I represent
to make you feel
where you
better.
landed in life.
Right.
Saw the L on your outfit. You were with a group of winners, and I picked you, bitch. What do you think this is?
Right. But if you say that, they'll get mad. You'll call her a failure, and she'll say, you're just insulting me. But you get on the bus. I met you at the bus stop. You 42 at the bus stop. And you're not a failure?
And
Are
now
you the bus
you're in the
driver, nigga?
and now you're in the passenger seat, bitch. That's a come up.
I seen a bitch who was the motherfucking. She worked
Oh,
at
like
the
a high
comedy
school queen?
at the comedy union.
Uh-oh.
I never say her name, and she was acting like she doing these productions and all this shit for movies, and you can call me for
No,
this.
that's like 4 or
Corey.
5
Oh,
of them.
you took her out?
Man, look, when
They
I
got
saw
some- they got
this,
some nice chicks down there, so who...
this bitch was at the bus stop with about 10 grocery bags, just waiting on that bus. And when I almost told my cop, I was like, I know this ain't the producer, bitch.
Oh, no. Did you?
Yeah, I picked her up off the bus stop one time, gave her a ride home.
I don't know
What
which
else
one
did you
you
get?
talking
Yeah,
about.
did you smash?
This was before I
Did you
started
take the
seeing
groceries
you.
out
This was
there?
back like in
She's
05.
skinny, right?
Does
A
she
lot of
got a
them
big
bitches who
nose?
work at the Union Skinny.
Brown skin.
She got a big nose?
Used to serve drinks. Used to
I
be
don't
the
know.
bartender up there.
They're all, that's literally every chick at the U. They're all brown skin.
He older than all the other chicks.
I haven't been up there in a long time.
No.
They got a high turnover, bro. It's hard to track.
Right,
5
but the
years
bitch was
ago-
acting like she was up all that, and I wanted to ride past. If the evil Corey
wanna go back
wanted
a
to
couple
turn around with all my windows down, had that radio bumping. Hey, but I just
production.
right. I just kept going. I was like,
evil
hey,
Corey.
I got to control the evil Corey.
Has she played you or something before? Or you just saw her
He
there
just said
based
she
on
was
what
acting
she said?
a little hostage.
If she
Yeah, but that's a
played
whole other
him,
interaction.
he
when
would have
she's
came
already-
back.
She act like she had it all under control.
Okay.
But that was back when they had them good plastic bags that didn't tear when you put 5 in this hand
still hurt your
and
fingers,
5
though.
in this
But
one.
still
Still
hurt
hurt your finger.
Yep.
all that Miss Butterworth and all that shit she was carrying and
Saying she
shit.
bought bad food.
On the bus, taking up 2 seats.
Canned goods.
Right. I was like, I know you
Taking
didn't
hella long to
act
get
like.
on and off.
This is before they had
People
Lyft
like,
or
God
Uber.
damn, I got shit to
This
do.
is before they had Lyft or Uber.
Yeah, this is before Lyft and Uber.
That's got to
Star
be
Kiss.
embarrassing.
Starkist, all them heavy groceries.
Oh,
and
oh, oh,
shit.
not all the
Pineapple and shit.
Not fresh.
Pack of water.
Beef ravioli.
Ice.
Ice.
Oh my god.
Wild shit.
Fanta bottle?
Nigga.
Can't buy
Did
no
you
ice
say
cream.
Fanta bottles?
Can't buy no ice cream if you go.
Fuego sodas and shit.
Prego.
But the girl didn't do nothing wrong. It's just the way she represented herself, like it's under control. And I'm like, bitch, it's not under control.
wait a second.
You
So
need this 100,
Wait, so she was doing,
150,
her
200.
job,
I'm willing to offer.
but she was doing a good job.
Is that the range? You need this 150, 200. I got
100 to 200 depends
Yeah,
on how
it's
you
the
look. I
bottom
used to be a
sliding.
$40 dude and had a joke about it. That a lot of comics, like Alex Thomas, ran with. But I'm just saying, I put them out there. I don't give a fuck. They ain't gonna be mine. If they do, I'll be shocked. If some of these guys I talk about beat my ass, I think I'll laugh during
I'm
the
gonna start
ass
speaking
whooping.
up for people I fuck with. Other than that, fuck them.
Oh yeah, that's right, Nate. Don't get in trouble now.
I gotta start speaking up.
I told Nate I spoke about
Alex
that
ain't gonna
night.
let you on stage if you on.
I didn't speak up.
You can front and act like
I said I'll
just do
speak
this.
up
Say,
for
Corey, don't be
This
talking
nigga's
about
a-
that motherfucker. And then I'll act like
Well,
I'm
no,
scared.
let's establish something.
Nigga, you
For
clever.
one,
nigga. That
for
was
one, I'm
real
a grown
clever.
man.
The way
And
you spoke up is
you
clever.
gonna wild out, and that's your thing. You got the big chair dog, but I'm gonna say I don't know about that one.
Right. That's a good way.
If
And
I
look,
don't know,
Well,
but
that's
look, Nate, I'm with
So
you.
you
otherwise
you
we
really
just
don't
throwing
know.
everybody to the wolves.
I know-
We don't give a fuck.
I
and
know
I'm
how
not
they
there yet.
blackball you down at the comedy
He's
room.
not there yet,
I am
see?
not.
I haven't made it
I am
there.
not.
If you don't take up, if you don't take up for
certain.
certain people, they'll be like, "You were around Corey."
Yeah.
I know how it go.
Yeah.
This has been
I
happening
got
my
the shit
whole
that
life.
night.
That already
Nate,
happened.
I was telling him because Nate didn't know
got-
I went. I said I got the shit that night.
Oh, at the
Yep.
Valentine's show? What happened?
A lot of people with some major attitude that never gave it to me before, or they some semi did before, and then it was I haven't seen him in a long time, and then wham, it just came out of nowhere. I was like, hey, and it was like. I was like,
This motherfucker, this
Just because
motherfucker,
what Corey said.
this motherfucker's
just
watching this show right
being
now.
on
They
it.
don't wait till it get to YouTube. They watch it. They be
Live.
like, "No, he didn't say that. He must be
I
stopped."
wish it was bullshit. Somebody hit me and said, "Yo, about this video at the 14-minute and 42-second mark." I was
Right.
like,
Really?
I
That's
clicked
weird.
it, watched it. I
That-
was like,
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
oh,
didn't.
That's
You were
And
just here.
that's what I want to say.
You got three
You ain't
choices.
got to say
you either,
nothing.
You either meet it head on, that's fight or flight, or just be passive.
You know
and
what?
it was
Fuck
funny
that.
the way you said it, so I laughed, which made it look dumb when I went back.
Oh, I've
Like,
gotten that.
ooh, I just laughed.
I've gotten that. Sitting there laughing at his.
yeah, but I didn't contribute to it.
But this
I
is
didn't
what
add to it.
To all my haters
But I
that
don't know
wanna,
though. Like if I know, I'd be like, "Yep, Corey, you got him." But I don't know, so I
to
just
all
gotta-
my
Hey,
haters,
it was
stop
fun.
trying to punish the people around me.
This is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand, though. I mean, every man's entitled to his opinion. Just because
Yeah.
you say something don't mean we.
But Craig, they ain't gonna do that to you because look, you would be like, "What you talking about? That's
Right.
Corey."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
which is what I was on.
But if it was a nigga like Corey out there and he said something about me, I would get at Corey. Let me come on the show and defend myself.
that should happen.
Which
I
brings
think
me-
we all say that.
Which
That
brings
should
me
happen.
to another point.
Why are they not at you? Like I'm like the fuck.
I'm gonna tell you how many people watch this show. Cause motherfuckers don't claim it. That's what it is. I got the show that's not claimed, but it's watched.
Stop, I can't.
This is
shit
shit.
ain't
This,
claimed.
this is something serious. This is something serious though. I talked about it a little bit on Tariq's show this morning. So in Chicago, where I'm from, it's a brother. How many of y'all are familiar with the Ben Wilson story?
No,
Oh yeah, the ball player.
Basketball player.
Yeah. Benji.
He was ranked #1 in the nation.
Yeah,
and
got
he
killed.
was shot.
Yeah.
What?
So one day
When was this?
This was back when
When
I
you
was
were
in high
younger,
school.
When you were there.
I was like a sophomore when this happened.
92, 93.
It shook up the whole
75.
It shook up a lot of people. You say 72?
I said 92, 93. I tried to give you a little cushion.
Hey, that was.
I'm a little older than 92, 93.
I just tried to throw that out there.
that was
I ain't ashamed to say it. I'm class of 88.
yeah, that's Chip Tooth
I
Corey
was
right
5
there,
years
boy.
old.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna show you how to be a woman. That's that Corey.
Oh, you talking about Jerry Springer?
I got tagged with that recently.
That's
Almost
funny.
sure he didn't want to
You saw my shirt was tucked in on that show.
It was a gentleman.
Funny.
I was the dunk creator back then. That's what I used to dunk
shit.
that ball. Like.
People were like, yo, this dude kind of looks like Corey Holcomb. Am I tripping? That's what all the comments said.
Corey.
That was
Anyway,
Corey.
so check this shit out, and it fucked me up. A friend of mine, he been on the show before. His name Preacher Moss.
Oh, okay.
He reached out to me and told me, because I think I said something about the dude who shot Ben Wilson. Back then, he was a young man too.
Okay.
They was both high school dudes. You get what I'm
The guy
saying?
that shot the other guy.
So the guy who shot Ben
He
Wilson.
was
So
like 14. He was real young, huh? That shot Ben.
This thing
He
frozen.
was younger than Ben.
Oh,
right?
did it freeze?
yeah, he was
Yeah.
younger than Ben. So I said something. I'm not sure what I said, but my friend Preacher Moss, text me and told me the dude who shot Ben Wilson wants you to know that, you know what I'm saying? He's a community activist. He helps the youth, and he's haunted by what happened even today. That's what my friend told me.
Was it an accidental thing?
No, it
But he just
was
had
some young dumb shit
some young
that
dumb
happened.
shit.
But in
Yeah,
other
yeah.
words, he's out now, or he's
Yeah,
been out.
this
and he's
happened
been doing
in Ben Wilson got killed in '85, I think. 86,
So how long
something
has
like
this guy
that.
been out? The guy that did it.
I don't know how long you go to jail for murder. Different people get
But the
different
fact that he
sentences.
was
baby
watching-
when
so
he
he
killed-
said-
If he was underage, he probably did
He was
2
like,
years,
he was-
3
he
years,
was
juvie
like
out.
13, 14 when he killed Ben.
Wow.
Something
They
like
weren't
that.
even trying us as adults back
So wait a
then.
second. So you're saying that the guy saw and told your friend
The
this?
guy
to tell
saw
you?
the show.
That's a small
he,
world.
He watches the show.
Right.
So it's like, it made me rearrange my shit because I don't remember what I said, but I know up until I heard that he was public enemy number one because everybody
think
know
you said
that's the
anything
dude who
about the
killed
guy.
Benji.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
But
Right.
then when you hear something like that, where you like, the dude says
Haunted.
something,
Right.
yeah, it's like it humanizes him.
Yeah.
Right.
They're like, oh shit, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I want to say I don't know that brother who did that, and as I have heard what he said, it humanized him to me. But on these internet shows and shit like that, man, you don't know who watching. So what you say, you be talking shit. That shit get to a motherfucker.
You don't
Right.
gotta say nothing. I'm telling you, you could just be shrapnel. But I'm saying like,
Shrapnel.
yeah. But I'm saying like, I'm gonna speak up to a certain extent. If you want to say something about somebody I don't know what they did or don't do, I can't speak on behalf of nobody I don't know like that.
I hope the brother is willing to come on my show so he can. I don't know if he want everybody in his business like that,
But
but if
speak
he
on
want
it.
to
You
talk
never
about
know,
it,
Right,
especially with what he's
because
doing to promote
Benji
stuff.
gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I know when it happened, you was a young man. I think he was 14 or 15.
Right.
I remember they showed him on the news when he was walking. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. But I wasn't looking at it like I look at it now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
I know he's a man who's probably about my age, and you know what I'm saying. It's no return from that when you take somebody's life. But I'm just saying, it's like we humans, and we have to interact with each other. And the way we interact with each other, it doesn't have to be negative. Even though, like I say, that man is gone.
Right.
Yeah.
But I believe who he is now is not who he was then.
For sure.
But
believe
see,
that.
I think it's wild when people leave basically their lifetime's legacy at an early age.
Right.
Because then it's like you got to live the rest of your life. And it could maybe something like a murder like this or something as simple as like Steve Urkel. Where like you've been to the mountaintop at 13. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? NBA
You talk about-
NFL
about
players. Anybody who's lived and they've done the most they're going to do in their lifetime, but they still got another 50 years to live.
You gonna always find something to do long as you healthy enough to fuck them bitches.
Hell yeah.
Oh God. God dang it! Don't
Life
freeze.
don't never play out until
Don't take a drink.
when your dick don't work no more. It's been one.
That's when it's over.
Roll that wheelchair off the cliff, nigga. You
If
can only.
your mouth, no, because
It
if
don't
their
matter
mouth
what-
still works, they
Did you
can
see how sad Teddy Pendergrass used to look?
You know what?
You saw how sad. I never seen
that's
Teddy
hella
Pendergrass smile post wheelchair. You can only eat pussy for so much before you be like, fuck this shit.
No, but if you don't
I'm
have
not
to
figuring no more.
That's what I'm saying. But you could.
but how do you know if it's
A lot of niggas in wheelchairs with no legs, they be swole up top, that build up their confidence and shit. But
You know what?
when it all boiled down to it, they finna just eat some pussy and tell old girl thanks.
Hey, why?
Thank you. Niggas is bench pressing.
Them niggas in them wheelchairs be swole to the motherfuckers. Some motherfuckers turn their wheels in a way where they show you. You know them motherfuckers who do it.
With speed, give you a little.
They be bucking you.
Wait.
Popping willies and shit.
Be hollering at bitches like this.
Wait.
They got your gloves with your fingers cut out.
The custom glove.
They be shaking your hand hella hard, and she be like, "Damn, look at my."
You saw Boys in the Hood when that dude with the wheelchair was running from the police and all that shit? When the nigga was in the alley? Them niggas hella cold. They got so cold with that wheelchair, nigga.
Fast, cutting corners.
They'll fight you with that wheelchair. Come on.
You ever
Come on, nigga. Come on with it, nigga.
You ever laugh real loud around a nigga in a wheelchair you don't know? They always,
About anything?
yeah, they think yo.
Hell yeah, man, that shit happened to me.
Whenever you laugh loud, D'll get fought. D laugh. He'll be, hey, fuck you.
Yeah, they stay.
That's why Ice-T gone.
Yeah, they concerned.
Yeah, they don't fuck this.
I got a text message. I don't know what was in it, but it cracked me up. And I was right next to Insane Wayne in Sacramento.
Yeah, that nigga turned around.
Wayne looked at. He was just reading me like.
Yeah. That
Is
nigga
this-
pivoted that chair, huh? Yeah.
He didn't. That'd be funny if he turned on me. Nah, he just sat there. He just
nigga.
assumed like I know Nate ain't. He ain't.
My
no
wheelchair story, I was on this place in Chicago everybody used to hang out called Rush Street. A drunk wheelchair motherfucker kept rolling over my foot. I'm like, man, watch where the fuck you going. And the wheelchair motherfucker said, fuck you. I was like, I'll beat your ass. Everybody was taking up for him, like, get the fuck off him. Right. I was like, oh.
show him your shoe.
I couldn't say shit. I was like, damn, that motherfucker.
No, but he deserved it by saying, "I'll beat your ass." He was the one hitting your
I'd
shoe.
have
That
slapped it down
motherfucker
to
was,
that.
he wasn't
Look,
scared of
Grayson, he
shit.
slapped the dog.
They said
slapped
Snoop
the
and
dog
Training Day was fast as hell in that damn wheelchair.
They got a pass forever in that shit.
Yeah.
You got that
That's not
wheelchair
right. That's why he
shit,
talked
boy.
that mess to him. That's not cool.
That motherfucker, everybody was taking up for him on
You
them.
seen
They
that
was
dude in
like,
the
why you,
wheelchair jump
why?
out and fight that woman when he didn't even have no
Oh
arm?
yeah, when he
Right.
fell forward, he didn't have no. Yeah.
What?
He tried to nub that bitch.
Hell yeah, man.
But how was he gonna get up from that?
You talking about the white dude?
No, what was he? He was in that wheelchair, ran up to that fight, and then
Y'all
just threw it, like
Yeah,
swung
he
his
just
body
jumped on there and started
I hate
fighting
them
everybody.
people who like this. It was this dude they talking about. He ain't had no legs,
Nah.
and his arms was cut off, and
Just
he
a
was
torso.
over
Yeah, I
there
seen
doing
that,
this.
yeah.
But he looked like a tough ass Australian dude in the face.
All I know is when you slam them motherfuckers, it be loud as hell.
The chair or the person?
Them motherfuckers
a
with no
hand
arms
slap.
and legs, they be like, ah! When you slam them on the ground, it sound like some bust.
The Weeble Wobble. Remember Weeble Wobbles? Do you remember Weeble Wobbles? Remember
This
those?
nigga Corey dribbled one.
What shit did happen before, dog?
Oh no, that's messed up.
Them motherfuckers, they hit the ground hard when you drop it.
It's just a
That's
torso.
funny to the motherfucker.
I had one of them. I had one of them in a headlock one day.
Aerodynamic.
How you gonna get him in a headlock?
I had him in a headlock. That was the only limb that wasn't cut off. I had that headlock.
He tried to put him in an armbar first. Leg lock, none of
When
that
I let that motherfucker go, he said, that motherfucker, damn, he hit the ground hard as fuck.
I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
was disrespectful as
Terrible.
fuck.
Is your foot, your hip hurt?
I told you that. Stop fucking with me.
I can't.
Give me this, the happy to see you baby shit. Come here, motherfucker. Get your pussy ass. You see what I can do, right? You pussy ass.
That's fucked up.
Roll over my shoe again, nigga.
Right.
Terrible.
God damn it.
No, when they ain't got no arms, they can't have a wheelchair unless it's
Yeah,
automatic. Then they had that nub on that knob. It don't even be
Uh-huh, they
holding
use
it.
the
Nub
mouth.
knob.
I got.
Wait, what they do, D?
They use the mouth. You're gonna get it, Nate. You know what? You're gonna get it.
They mouth is their number one tool.
Oh, that's fine.
That's terrible.
Fuck.
Damn
They
it.
gotta do everything with that motherfucker. Open cans.
We gonna hear
doors.
from some people on this one.
That's awful.
We didn't start it. The dude ran over Corey Foot, man.
And then talk mess. That was
Told him,
mean.
they told him he'll beat his ass.
Did y'all see the martial
Damn it,
artist
that was
dude
funny, nigga.
with no nubs or with no
How
limbs?
can you be a martial artist?
What do he say?
Cracked
I
with his
did
head.
see it.
He
Did
cracked
you
with
see
his
that
forehead,
video?
Right?
I don't know why the fuck they gave him that black belt, man.
That means he can't go. Yeah, that motherfucker.
That's all.
What was he doing?
He was a martial artist. He was doing all this shit with his head.
Did he have legs?
Nah, they gave that nigga
gave
black
him a
belt.
tie.
Again, that's not fair.
Nigga, I'm gonna
That's
extra
not right.
point your ass. You
That's
bring
not
your
right.
pussy ass over
Yeah, they give anybody a
He had
black
no
belt.
arms or legs in a black
Man,
belt.
he was out
He
there.
was-
Nigga,
That's bad enough with a
That
black
nigga was
belt.
dancing, dog.
They should have gave him a tie instead
Look
of a
it up.
belt.
Look it up where you're from.
I don't gotta look that up. I'll take your word for it. I saw your face
I'm
shake.
gonna look
That
it
shit
up
was
when I
funny.
leave.
I already be looking at black belts with legs and arms like
A nigga with no arms or legs, black belt. That means he tasted something nasty. That nigga.
The Bill Cosby.
Auntie Mel.
Man, y'all stupid.
What do you do? Like you gotta do shit. Like you gotta come down on Saturday morning and break the wood and
He break it with his forehead,
That nigga was.
his chin or his forehead.
I'm talking about that
Somebody
shit.
said
He done
Shaolin forever.
Yeah, real
He been
tough.
headbutted the shit out
That
of you.
motherfucker head, but he gonna get you. Fuck that shin up. You be, oh, hey, little
Now he's
motherfucker.
down on the
Knock you
ground.
over.
What is he doing
They
on the
called it nub food.
ground? No.
Hey, once
Taekwondo nub.
once Wu-Tang came out, karate kind of fell off, nigga. That shit ain't. The niggas don't take that shit serious.
The
man.
man with the
Nah,
iron
that shit is
fist and all
serious,
that.
Yeah, he's serious.
Some of them
Karate.
motherfuckers got
my
tricked.
son-
Man, I know
Black
some
belt.
people
He had
that's
it when he
some
was
serious
10.
jujitsu cats, man.
Now, jujitsu
Karate is
different,
tricks.
I get it.
That's totally different.
It's
yeah.
the art
It's
of
all
tricks.
show.
I can
Jiu-jitsu
trick
is
you out
using
your
the other man's
eyeball.
weight against him and all that. That's what I be concerned about.
Karate only work against another nigga that's doing karate.
That's
Or-
why I said I be looking
or-
at it like
Unless you
that.
face a nigga
Exactly.
who's really skilled in that shit,
Right.
you will get fucked up.
No, I'm not saying that.
This
Ain't
shit
no UFC.
That's what.
Karate motherfuckers. It's them grappling motherfuckers. That's what you gotta take
All
that
them
class.
Gracie boys.
Learn how to ball a motherfucker up.
Once ODB start doing karate, it lost all credibility.
I like it raw.
You know what?
Nigga just on karate, nigga.
You like it raw? That's what he said. That nigga did a whole different
Hi,
thing.
Well, it was Bruce Lee who kind of merged all of the styles
Right.
before he died.
Right.
He was the one that was really finding the flaws in each form.
And
Right,
he
right.
also set the perfect example. Didn't he get shot?
No,
His son
His
got
son
shot.
did.
Oh, his son got
on
shot.
set because they
Yeah.
didn't empty the gun out.
They
It-
said he
it didn't
died
show
of
it.
a
Prop gun.
migraine
Right.
He had a
Bruce
migraine.
Lee.
at
Yeah.
32.
That's ridiculous.
They probably
there's
poisoned him, man.
That's what they're saying. Yeah, there's all
He's
that.
too young to die of a migraine.
That's what
He
He
that's
was
that's
too physically
that's
fit and
just
all
what-
that shit.
Nobody's
Yeah.
ever believed it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Motherfucker
Seattle
was
all day.
meditating and shit. That motherfucker.
just disappeared.
Oh,
Is that what he did? Meditated to death?
damn it!
I said this nigga meditated to death. That's wrong.
Put all that
dope
shit
ass
into one
Disrespected my
aneurysm?
family.
And the Shaolin Temple.
Boy, that motherfucking movie, all you got to do is watch that part when he kicked that motherfucker. That is
Oh,
the
yeah.
funniest shit in the movie. When old boy get up, he be like, Bruce Lee be like, what the fuck just happened? You gonna rewind that part. I have cursed you. Everybody who know that movie,
Yeah.
watch that part when he kicked the motherfucker with the hand. He be like, that motherfucker. He be like, that was a balloon.
Hey, but
I like
That
when he did
motherfucker
it,
head to
he
be
did that
off.
punch just from this far out.
Right, like 2 inches away.
The 1 inch punch.
He
Yeah.
punched his way out of a the casket?
something crazy.
Yeah.
I respect Bruce Lee.
Bruce was a
Bruce
problem.
Lee,
Yeah,
but he ain't fought nobody. Who he fought? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I mean,
Oh, Bruce Lee?
I beat the dog.
Green foot looked big as hell in that fight
Who is
scene.
he fought though? Give me a real
Who
fight.
are you talking about?
Bruce Lee.
Man,
You
he
talking
was
about
tried.
You talking about
You're talking about
Who is he
you're
His
talking about
professional
movie-
career?
Yeah,
Who has he
Are you
fought?
trying to say Bruce Lee won't be able to do that shit on the streets?
He'll get his ass whooped on the street.
Oh my God!
no?
Who has he fought? Kareem?
It's-
You're
no,
talking about the
actors.
movie Bruce Lee.
Here's the thing.
You see Ip Man fight
Mike Tyson will kill Bruce Lee.
Nah, they had Ip Man versus him.
Nigga,
Who the
if
fuck
Mike
is this
Tyson
man?
could lose to Buster Douglas,
Lee's teacher.
he can lose to
Buster
Bruce Lee,
Douglas
nigga.
for dog what? Like I said,
Buster
You act like
Douglas?
Buster Douglas was chopped liver though, Zo.
Buster
Nah,
Douglas
he was a G.
nigga,
Buster
I'm asking,
Douglas
who
was
has he
named
fought?
Buster, my
My
nigga.
bad.
Look it up. Google it.
Yeah, are you thinking movie wise or outside of that? Because he had a whole career outside of movies.
clarify.
He's talking about real life. He just don't know.
I respect Bruce Lee as an intellect. I respect him as an athlete. I think he's a great athlete, one of the best athletes I've ever seen. But from a fighting perspective, he too little.
But you got to listen
He's
to
130.
I see what you're saying, but
So is
you got to listen to the masters of that time and the people who worked with him that were martial artists.
Right.
So are you saying?
And
I heard
everybody
you say
says
so is
the
Floyd.
motherfucker was a problem.
Have you seen
Right.
Floyd's the homies who be with Floyd bodyguard? Have you seen them motherfuckers?
yeah.
They like 6'9".
It's like an offensive line.
400.
And right, the homie's big than a
They can
motherfucker.
pick him up and he look like a little baby.
So let me ask you this: if Floyd got into a real fight with one of them, who you got?
I got the big nigga.
For sure, I got the security nigga.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
silly. All you gotta do, if you get a hold of him, it's all over with. He's
We
ripping
can do
off
more than
boxes,
punch.
Let me
He's
tell
gonna
you
punch.
something. Floyd will whoop
squeeze,
Bruce Lee.
Push.
What?
How?
Floyd would dog walk Bruce Lee.
Floyd ain't even using legs.
Okay.
Floyd about to get his ass whooped in MMA soon.
All
Nigga,
right.
I've never seen a real fight with Bruce Lee. Nigga, how does he have all the street cred on
Right.
the fighting side of the
But I-
game?
You got a good point, Craig.
But the legends are out there.
I
People
seen-
challenge him from
Yeah.
I seen
off
Floyd
set.
whoop
That's
Conor
the only way you
McGregor.
He's just
become
a movie
master.
guy, and
You
he-
can't be a master
he's
just
a
off hearsay.
master.
You have to get challenged and whoop people.
Okay, but
Jeet
niggas had
Kune Do.
cameras back then. All I've seen is demonstrations.
You just don't
Motherfucker,
know.
Black Panther accepted the challenge, motherfucker. But in real life, he'll get
got
balled
it
the
bad.
fuck up.
Balls up, nigga.
He'll get balled the fuck up out here
Can't ball
fighting
up
these.
Black Panther because he get energy from.
Okay, stop it.
I don't
Now
give a
you
fuck if
fucked
he
up.
don't drink the juice to make him not
Go hypothetical.
superhero. In real
Niggas,
life,
they act like both of these is the same thing.
what's my
Black Panther's
man?
not
What's my
real.
man name who played the bad guy in Black Panther? Because he
Michael B. Jordan.
that motherfucker is on his workout game religiously. You
For
see how he
sure.
cut up,
Hell
but out
yeah.
there on the streets, I know motherfuckers who will knock the shit out of that cut up motherfucker.
Yeah.
I know motherfuckers who fists look intimidating. When they do this, motherfuckers be like, "Hey man, let's talk this out, man."
Anthony Joshua, my crush. Yes, he's
Who's
badass.
Anthony Joshua?
That's the heavyweight fighter.
Oh,
in
yeah,
America.
yeah.
And
You think
Dubai
Bruce
when I
Lee
was
can
out
whoop
there.
Anthony Joshua?
Yeah.
You gotta go weight class.
You said what's that again? Who
I
said
say weight class is
Heavyweight.
important. Zoe flat out said yes.
You don't know
Yeah.
he can't whoop. Anthony Joshua was 6'6",
They're not
255.
using feet though.
I don't give a fuck.
It don't matter.
You gotta
That
look at skill
motherfucker got
set,
that
too.
Donkey Kong knocker. You saw what happened when he caught Klitschko with that uppercut. Klitschko tried to play it off like he was dancing down. Nigga, you out. You out.
So y'all think Bruce Lee can whoop anybody?
All you gotta
Because
do
they
is
watch TV.
all you gotta do. All you gotta. And you know what? This guy's less skilled than Bruce Lee.
Right.
Who?
Less skilled than Bruce Lee
He's
was.
a technician for sure.
So imagine you can Google or you can YouTube martial artist versus big strong nigga.
Right.
And
right.
you see the motherfuckers get
Quote,
broke
unquote.
the fuck down.
Who?
The
Just,
boxers.
all you gotta do is
big
YouTube
Right.
fucking martial artist
All right,
versus
Zoe.
street nigga.
All right,
Right,
Zoe.
right.
I understand why you rooting
I
for
seen
the
a video in the parking lot.
You can
I seen a
tell
video
why
in the
Z-
parking lot
they
of
get
a nigga.
beat the
Just a
fuck
nigga,
up.
He posted up on 3-4 niggas that was trying to get his groceries. This
Yeah.
nigga kicked, knocking shit out of
Niggas
everybody.
stealing groceries.
They trying to steal his
Nah.
groceries in the parking lot.
Hey, what's the nigga that
That shit went hella viral.
this big swole nigga that do martial arts?
Somebody said he
in
died,
all the
Craig.
movies.
Talking about
Oh, they said he died, Craig.
The
The
nigga
guy
that played Mike Tyson. He
Oh,
played
that's
No,
my
I
nigga.
know
He
you
just
talking about.
reposted
Michael
my
Jai
shit.
White.
Michael Jai White.
Oh, okay.
Well, he would probably kill Bruce Lee.
He already came out and
Michael-
said that he would beat him, and then he came back and apologized.
Why?
He apologized because let me tell you something about that dude y'all talk about.
Legacy.
He's a
he's a
nice guy, genuinely,
But he a
and he
killer,
didn't
though.
want to disrespect. Probably, I'm just
Probably
speaking
so.
hypothetically.
Yeah,
for
I talked
him.
to
If you
Michael
ever met him, you know he's a
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hella nice.
He's a real
That's
nice
like
dude.
a boxer right now that's still alive saying, "Oh, I would have whooped Muhammad Ali's ass." You
But
know
it's
what I'm saying?
easy
And
to
they're
say
like,
you're
"Oh,
gonna beat
hold on,
Bruce Lee's
maybe."
ass now that he's dead.
But you don't know
There was
nothing
a lot of
about Bruce
motherfuckers
Lee
who
on no
said,
fighting
I'm gonna
shit.
whoop your ass, and
Right.
came on set, stopped production, and got their ass beat.
Who? I ain't never heard
I'm
of it.
saying that's part
dope.
of his legacy.
That is dope, though.
That's part
Right.
of his legacy.
What he just said Bruce did.
Stop the camera.
When they was shooting and the motherfucker showed up like I could whoop you.
That's
He stopped
part of his
production.
legacy.
That's part of his legacy?
That's part of his
But
legacy.
who was he fighting?
I don't know who the fuck he was fighting. The nigga didn't come on set with a resume.
Or he fought Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, nigga.
Nigga,
Kareem
that's
got
in the
some-
movie, goddammit. He taught Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Jeet Kune Do.
Yeah.
I'm a
He
big
created
fan.
his own martial arts
Created his
form.
own.
At the time, the most advanced martial art form ever.
I'm a fan.
And from that, you get mixed martial arts. You don't get mixed martial arts without Bruce Lee.
I'm a fan.
I know some
How you
mutant
just be a regular nigga and
looking
change
ass
the whole
niggas,
game?
and I'll bet the house on it. This ain't the movie where the
right
big
hooks.
dude.
No, nigga,
That's the best
stupid.
thing.
Right
That's what
hooks and
Floyd
left uppercut.
Mayweather father said that I was laughing at when he fought Hatton. He said, "This ain't the TV show. The person who posts the wig gonna win this fight."
Right. But my man just said Floyd Mayweather would beat
He
Bruce
beat
Lee.
the dog shit out of Bruce Lee.
No.
He beat the dog.
He
shit
beat
out
that
of Bruce
motherfucker. He
What do you
beat
mean,
MMA's best fighter.
Lee. Easily.
Yeah,
Boxing.
at his form.
At his form.
So you think McGregor beat Floyd ass in the MMA, make him look bad?
I
in
think
like
so.
a
He
minute
would've
and a
got him in
half.
grappling hole. He
Yes.
would've made him tap. He would have got him in a.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah,
Quickly.
He gonna snap his arm off.
Yup.
It's gonna
Quickly.
Really?
That fight gonna end like that. That's fight gonna end like that.
Quickly.
In the octagon?
They jump
Come
on
on,
him like
man.
little Spider-Man.
I know he's bigger than Floyd.
I don't give a shit
They
if
use
he's
the
blind.
words.
If he get a hold of Floyd, it's
when
over.
you fighting somebody that says, "Okay, I will break you down."
Right.
That's not I'm gonna knock you out.
No.
That's
Right.
not I'm gonna punch you in the mouth. I'm going to break you down.
Right.
Is a totally different way of looking at fighting.
Right.
Nigga, in 20 seconds, I'm going to break you down. That's some other shit.
Did
That's
somebody
a
say
skill
that?
level shit.
That's when you pull that thing out.
You
Like,
going-
I
you
believe
don't need that.
motherfucker. Now get the
Oh,
fuck
man.
away from him.
Right. You
But
go-
let
you
me-
don't got
I
that in the
kneecap
ring,
your
though.
ass.
You're right.
I see Bruce Lee more like a trainer.
Man,
You know
come
what I'm
on.
saying?
You just said you were
No,
a
'cause
fan.
no, what I'm saying,
Now
no.
you're disrespectful.
No, because,
it's just too
because
far.
in boxing, the niggas who know the most about boxing are the trainers. They know.
If he's so cold, how he died from a headache?
That's the only thing that can kill him, boy.
That's all I'm saying, nigga. We
Oh,
all
you got
gonna
beat
go.
by a headache.
We all gonna go. This nigga went out at 32 from a headache.
Boy, you
nigga.
stupid as hell.
That nigga just said, "Zzz."
He had an aneurysm.
yeah.
You
That's
act
what I'm
like
saying.
you can strengthen your. You can't do what you
That's
do
what
head
I'm saying.
up.
You can be as healthy as you want.
He
and
said
someone
do
will
head
take you
up.
out in there.
Frown
Ain't got no
down.
head machine. If they did, Monique could have that motherfucker.
Oh, goddamn it.
I don't think Monique is
Just
ugly
do it.
like that.
I know
Been
you don't,
dogging on the
nigga.
internet. I think she looked like a chunky guy.
You could play Monique, nigga.
They say Monique is
Precious, I hate you, motherfucker.
Nigga, that's funny.
Nate
Nigga,
as
but-
Monique.
but-
I was just about to say Monique wasn't ugly. Monique's attractive, but I can't say it now.
What you say? What you say, Joe?
I was about to say Monique was attractive. I can't say it now. I guess.
With the weight loss. and
You
stuff?
can't say Monique attractive.
I think she's
attractive.
well,
She
not
lost
if
all that
Nate
weight.
gonna play
He said
her.
no.
Shit.
Bro, Monique is not ugly, bro. Like,
I don't think she's
she
at
been
all.
getting walked on the internet. Like
Ain't nobody
she's
said
not-
nothing about nobody looks. All I'm saying is
She gave.
she went on Charlamagne's show and
gave
acted
business.
damn fool.
I
gave him
didn't
the
think.
business.
I think she gave him the business.
What did she give him the business on?
Just
Because he didn't yell back with her?
No, I just think she stated her case.
What
very
was that?
Clearly, very succinctly.
Very sanely
Okay,
with
y'all said
details
she
that we
stated
didn't
her
have
case.
before.
Right.
What
with
did she
details.
say? What did she say?
Well, nigga, I ain't got the transcript, my
Well,
nigga.
I watched it.
I watched all 46
And she
minutes of
ain't
it
said shit.
I dug-
She called that man out his name.
too. No, she called him by his name, I think.
Lenard.
Really?
She called him his real
What's your name?
And then
That's
she
what
didn't
she
say it
called him,
right,
right?
so he
What's
tried
your name?
correcting her. No, he didn't say that.
Why wasn't her husband there?
Yeah, motherfucker. You saw this motherfucker ignore me, right?
Her
Whatever.
husband was on the phone.
That's they got the
You
same name.
motherfucking out here in this world, you establish a
his
name in entertainment that people call
That's
you
fair.
to try and build up your
She
thing.
was- yeah, she
she
was
came on his show disrespecting.
That was disrespectful.
For sure.
And
was
like I
disrespecting
said,
on
for
that.
all the people who ain't heard it, this is
But-
my number one point. This is my number one point. At the end, when she got mad and got to pointing her finger like the basic black bitch do, the bitch said, "You know that motherfucker who took his wife to go see the motherfucking white slave master on Birth of a Nation? You that motherfucker."
Ah, nah.
But
Oh,
bitch,
that's the end. Yeah. At
You
the
the
end, when it was
worst
over.
parent ever on screen. You really was that bitch. Oh, Precious? Bitch, that role was that. Watch Precious. It's the worst movie I ever seen in my life, and I ain't never watched it all the way through. I just watched
You
the
think it
scenes.
was?
Nothing was worse than Precious. Name a movie worse than Precious. I mean, better that made black people look better than Precious. Roots, we look better.
God
At
damn.
least we could grow shit. We could pick cotton and roots, goddammit.
Let me think of a movie.
We can come back from an ass whooping and roots.
Don't Be a Menace.
You
South
got Don't Be a
Central,
Menace
wow.
worse than Precious?
As far as making black people look bad,
Worse than Precious? Did you hear some of the dialogue Monique read out loud?
Somebody said Watermelon Heist.
come on.
Yeah, that
It
shit
ain't
was
worse than
trash.
Somebody
Precious.
said Booty
Watermelon is
Tang.
outrageous.
It ain't worse than Precious.
It ain't worse than Booty Tang. Ain't worse than it.
Watermelon Heist, nigga.
That was pretty.
Somebody
bad.
said Fat Beach.
I wanna show y'all some scenes
Too Wong Fu
from the
nigga.
movie Precious.
Cujo.
Cujo.
Baps. nigga.
Cujo was a good movie.
The Doberman Gang was trash.
The Doberman Gang.
House Party.
You ever seen
One.
that movie?
Soul Plane.
Yeah, but none of those people want a
Soul Plane was worse than Precious.
But nobody won an Academy
Making
Award
black
for
people
those
look
movies.
bad, like
Hey, what's that
stereotypes.
They said The Butler.
What's that movie where Corrupt was the lead? Oh my God!
That nigga ain't shit. Okay, you got me, nigga.
That shit was trash, nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
What movie is that?
It's a movie where they
The corruption.
where they bought some weed from this.
We
Mex-
joking, corrupt.
Nah, I'm a
They
fan.
said Woo, nigga.
But the movie was
CB4.
garbage.
Nigga, that first Dog Pound CD was cold.
Oh,
Nigga.
one of the best, probably one of the best.
Bomb ass
films
pussy.
Making
Yeah.
black people look bad.
I'm a fan of Corey. If
We
I
got
say
some
the big
classic
homie, if I
films
say
that made us look
Watermelon
terrible.
Heist was trash and the big homie was in it, I'm gonna say your movie was trash. That shit was garbage. But you
Watermelon Heist, let me tell you something. It ain't for me to brag on Watermelon
Right,
Heist. All
right.
I know is when I first got to LA,
got a gig.
I'm your Huckleberry. I didn't know.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Was
How
that the
did-
character's name? You said your character. Huckleberry. nigga. That should have been your first clue when you got the script. I'm Huckleberry.
But I couldn't go around and do no shit like that as I am woke.
right.
I'm
Right.
older. I evolved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know the
that
Watermelon
was
Heist. That shit happened.
That was a
I
movie-
forgot about it actually.
That was a movie where the storyline was kind of boo boo, but the Corrupt movie, everything was garbage.
Oh, see, so that.
I didn't
Was
even
it?
see. I don't even know the
I don't even
Corrupt
know what
movie.
he's
What is it
talking
I'm
called?
about to look
Did
it
he
up.
say in the movie it's time to get the loot, ready, aim, shoot?
Worse than that, man.
Blackula. They said Blackula.
There's black classics.
Blackula.
Bro, there's black classics that make us look terrible.
It's true.
Friday.
nigga,
If you
JD
break
the-
Friday down, you
The-
got a dope dealer with a gang member with a nigga trying to kill him out of an ice cream truck with a over-sexualized mom and a nigga that smell like dog shit all day, a crackhead, Smokey back here taking this shit. They didn't have no uplifting characters in Friday. We just loved them.
It said Vampire in Brooklyn.
Vampire Brooklyn was the shit. I like when
I
Eddie
watched
Murphy was
that
like,
shit.
shut the fuck up.
God damn it.
God damn it. That was funny, Eddie. That was funny.
That movie I
White
was
chicks.
in. That movie I was
Yeah,
in.
oh, I never
had
seen it
Denzel.
all.
Not for us. It's bad for white chicks.
You
Shit.
can't talk to me about that one.
I like Boomerang. I like Boomerang. Instead versus not liking it. They had everybody in there was had a
Boomerang.
corporate job.
Well, that's the thing about Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy be stabbing at the motherfucking white folks, boy. He had them white slaves pulling the chariot. All the white people was villains in Boomerang.
Man.
Yeah. In life too.
Oh yeah.
I ain't seen Life all the way through. That's
You gotta
crazy.
remember the first time we had black
Great
royalty
movie.
was on screen with Eddie.
They what?
Coming to America. That's the first time we had black kings and queens on screen.
Is it?
Yeah.
Kale fucking you up. Chew that
Stop.
shit up, big.
This motherfucker done sat at home and thought, I'm gonna eat a salad on this show.
No, I was at the store. He
That
was like,
nigga
all you
is
gotta
good.
do is shake it up and it's done. I was like, all right, I'll
That
get
nigga doing dietary PR right now, man. We say
Dietary PR.
I eat my greens, nigga.
Nigga stomach got a PR person. That's fucking.
This nigga
I ain't
want
win with y'all. The last time Craig was like, man, all that sugar, you gonna die in front of us, nigga. Now I got a salad and he's still.
he want to get signed by Green Giant. Ho ho ho. Green Giant. I was like, didn't he do the Santa Claus thing? I know Santa Claus be like, that Green Giant motherfucker be stealing my shit. Nigga said, ho ho ho. That's my shit, nigga.
Oh, they got a good one. They said Meteor Man is worse than
Meteor
Precious.
Man was all right though. It was
Hey
shit
man,
was
look,
terrible.
this is the funniest shit ever. One day, I did this motherfucking
Handyman.
a contest in Chicago. It was called the Miller Comedy Search, and the brother Damon Wayans was like one of the guests, at the finals. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was
and it was this dude. His name was Fitch. He was a crooked motherfucker, but he had wise cracks. One thing about niggas from Chicago, everybody got to be able to signify. Man, Damon Wayans came up there. He was like, Damon Wayans, these comedians want to win the contest so they can do a movie like Blank Man. And David was like, oh, fuck you, old nigga. They want to be able to do a movie like Blank Man. And niggas was dying.
Yeah, that Blank Man was kind of.
Oh,
Sneak
God.
this dude.
Blank Man had me rolling with that washing machine. I was like, boy, it's over,
They would
nigga.
never let nothing like that
This
come out
nigga has kale wrapped in bacon.
Banale.
now. That's funny, man.
Fuck it, we gonna go and get this bullshit out the
Who
way.
was the positive character in Friday? Am I tripping?
Craig.
Positive.
It was good art.
He's a working man.
Who else?
That was a classic movie.
Debo.
man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He was knocking motherfuckers out for being marks.
That's positive.
Stanley.
Shut up, fuck, knock your ass out.
Stanley, the nigga with the job. They robbed him.
Pooh,
The only
maybe
nigga with
Pooh's
the job.
character was Pooh's
They was in this
character
nigga's
good?
apartment. It was in his crib.
What Pooh do?
DJ Pooh, he's the one who got the bike knocked out.
DJ
Remember
My
this?
Pooh.
grandmama gave me that chain.
Yeah.
Classic
No, I said
LA
what he
producer.
do. See, but
Oh, what
got,
did
he
he
got
do in
beat
it?
up.
No, he was just a guy. They didn't say what he did.
We don't
but
know
he was
shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. He
All we
got
know is
beat-
his grandma giving him shit.
My grandmama gave me that chain.
Nigga said, shut the fuck up. No, nigga, you shut the fuck up.
Oh, it's frozen again, guys. It keeps freezing.
That's
Oh, it's
perfect,
froze?
man.
Huh?
All right, well, while it's froze, we about to
I
do
wanna know.
this segment, get this segment out the way so niggas could go pee and shit. This segment of the show is known as D's Loose Talk About
Bullshit.
All right. Thank
What
you,
it do,
fellas.
D?
Thank you, fellas. So, let's get right into it.
Here we go.
On the divorce side of the game, the latest split, and this one kind of makes me sad. Tisha Campbell filed for divorce from her husband, Dwayne Martin, this past Thursday. They had been legally separated, though, since December 2016. But she just filed this past Thursday. They were
that's
married.
fucked up.
They were married for 20 years, but they were together for a total of 27 years. They have two sons, an 8 and a 16-year-old. In the public documents now, it says it just came out that she's seeking spousal support from him and joint physical legal custody of the children. In other words, she wants both of them to have, some time with the kids.
Well,
so
I'm going to
it's-
tell you this. I don't know what they're going through, and I pray for both of them.
Yeah,
but
very nice, both of them.
I've never seen Dwayne Martin do no hoe shit.
I've
I've been around him. He's
stand-up
never.
guy.
I've never seen him do no shit to make
he's
me go,
solid.
that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
He's a
saying?
solid dude.
Yeah, he a good dude, man.
You think this got anything to do with Martin coming back?
No.
I don't know.
Well, they've been separated.
I heard Fresh Prince of Bel-Air might be coming back
Right.
Yeah, but they're going to do it a girl version.
With a
Did you hear
girl.
that? With a
with
female.
a girl.
Well, yeah.
Princess?
Man, this new girl shit is fucking the world up,
Here we
man.
go.
It's bad enough we got to sit through these girl superhero.
No, didn't you see Ocean's 11? How about the new Oceans?
get the
Oceans is all
fuck outta
girls.
here.
Nigga
The new Oceans.
Ocean's bleeding. God damn it, that's what they should
stop.
call it.
Oh my God.
Ocean's bleeding. That's
Haters.
what they should
Motherfucker's
call it.
stupid as
I'm sick of this shit. Look,
He's
man, I be seeing these
You
bitches.
almost choked me in
Bitches,
real
these
life.
fucking dudes up in movies. They be like, get the fuck out of here.
You're talking about a fantasy movie, though, Corey. They were, come on.
A fantasy movie.
Yeah, that was fake.
How many movies come back with a girl to badass and shit? Come on. That Laura Croft shit started it.
That's coming back too.
Yeah, but all
Oh, my
that is
God.
not, she's not
No,
your
a Foxy
average
Brown
woman.
started it.
I'll beat a bitch ass. Bring your superhero ass over here.
That's it. I love it. They're going to be jumping.
You know, grab her by the cape and spin.
Right.
Let go.
I'll beat a bitch ass.
I'll finger fuck you, bitch, while we fight.
My God.
Come here, bitch. Let me show you what your pussy made for, bitch. Let me show you what your pussy made for, bitch.
Show you how to be a woman.
Right.
Jerry.
Oh, Yeah, he's dumb. Anyway, we
What if they cast Corey as the villain in the next Wonder Woman movie? How would that shit go?
It'll be like, come here, bitch. Wonder Woman hit me with that rope and shit. Then I gotta tell the truth. You a funky bitch.
Oh yeah, they will. They have to.
They called this
they
nigga Womb Raider.
I'm saying, like, what is somebody gonna say it? Why we like? Look, I root for the women in everything in life with real talk. But when you make it phony, like some girl just kicked 10 dudes' ass, I'll be like,
Yeah, but it wasn't like a scene from a regular woman off the street. That's Marvel stuff. Come on.
What about the cold ass women in
Taking the fun out
Wakanda
of it.
and Black Panther?
But that's
I
what he's
love the
talking
women
about.
in Black
That's
Panther.
what he's talking about.
But that ain't realistic. In Africa,
is what I'm
they be having
saying.
their women in pocket, man. They, bitch,
Stop
if you
bursting
don't
the
go-
bubble. Jeez, Corey.
Say it. How is it in Africa? Say
Hey,
it.
bitch, if you don't go milk that goat,
do your chores, bitch. Do your chores.
They got
Cut the
all-
potato.
they got all
Cut the
female
potato.
villages in Kenya. They have all female villages in Kenya.
This nigga said if you don't
No men
go
allowed.
milk that goat.
You don't go milk the goat.
That's one place they don't play that shit, man. Africa.
Take care of my kids by them other bitches.
What you mean, all female? Was it? It's like a brothel village.
Oh my
Nah,
god.
there's no men allowed.
No men allowed in the
It's
prison.
it's like people with genital mutilation.
And that'd be the best
survivors
pussy in
of,
the world.
All types of
Ain't none of them
wild
bitches got no
disease.
disease or nothing. Them bitches just sucking
Women
each
only.
other.
Yeah.
Get your spitty pussy ass over here, bitch.
Anyway, so and to end that one, Tisha said to the press, "It's a very emotional time for all of us, and they ask for their privacy for their family."
Yeah, I feel bad for them. They've been around for a while.
Yeah,
They
and
were a good ass example of
Keep the Zen
Black
Lounge
love
open.
Yeah, they got the
Yeah.
Fly Zen Lounge up in there.
well, there's still
gonna have
co-owners
Valley.
of it, so
somebody gonna get it.
It seems like after a certain amount of years, when you lead a person you with, y'all should just be homies.
Right.
But what it is, I always say this shit. When the money change, the feelings change.
Yeah, the money's a pressure because you remember a few years back they collectively, I guess, filed for bankruptcy. You know,
Did
a few years back that was in the
because they had a show
news.
too.
Yeah.
They had a
I mean,
reality
so
show.
sometimes money, breaks up, families. Yeah.
When it's based off money.
Yeah, when it well,
that'll
yeah.
come out. That's what's
Yeah.
yeah.
So we
Even
don't
when
know
it's
the
not based-
Well,
details,
we
but
don't.
They're
Huh?
getting
Shit.
accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
I'm not saying they shit is based off money. I'm just saying the statistics show when the
Yeah.
money get low, the happiness go.
that's true.
How about that T-shirt?
That's
real
a
shit.
when you gonna do that?
When the money get low, the happiness go.
Uh-oh.
When the money get low, the
Happiness go.
Motherfucker, I ain't about to be a broke hoe. Take you to court, make yourself short.
Money don't, bitch. Go.
That's real shit. They had a good run. No, they had a good run.
They did
27
27
years.
years.
together and 20
That's
married. Yeah,
phenomenal.
that's
And they
that's
got two
right.
boys, so that's gonna keep them connected at some level.
What else could they find? Like when couples are together that long and they break up, what could you go out and find?
I know why.
Why?
I really want y'all to listen to this.
Here we go.
Women hit a stage in life. It's called a last sexy. It's the last years they can play it off like they still cute. Because an old bitch looks stupid in a young dress.
Right.
So when they get to that age where I got about 3-4 more years of acting like I could be in the club dancing in the crowd, they reevaluate their shit. They be like, I want to be out here by myself getting fucked by strangers. I'm not saying nobody in particular,
I was
but I'm
gonna
just
say,
saying
there's not a lot of them like
that 54-year-old bitch know that
This pussy could get
I'm
worked
finna
over.
be elderly. I gotta get out here and put this pussy in the game one more time and see what I can catch. But nobody ever say that. It's like nobody even diagnosed that.
Damn.
You never heard Dr. Phil them diagnose that last sexy crisis.
The last sexy
The
crisis.
last sexy crisis. It ain't a lot of bitches like Nicole Murphy. Now, I don't know Nicole Murphy.
Goddamn.
She's gorgeous.
But I'm saying this
yeah.
bitch
Wow.
is attractive at that age.
50.
She's attractive at other generations' age too.
But the average
I
bitch
see her in
who's
the club in
50,
Phoenix killing every bitch in the club of all ages, nigga.
On the average bitch you 50 starting to be on the Chewbacca side of the game.
Oh my god.
So I'm just saying, it's exceptions to the rule.
It could be even earlier than that, or even later, because it's basically what you're saying is that change is menopause.
I seen that
What
girl
about the other
who
girl?
used to be married. I think she was married
I'm
to Tom
trying to give you an
Cruise.
official breakdown. It's menopausal period at that point. So
Is that what it is?
Yes, because that's what
What is
happens
that
when
girl
you
who
change.
played in damn, she used to be like she was G.I. Jane, I think.
Demi Moore.
Have you seen this bitch?
She's
She looks elderly.
She's also Caucasian.
Yeah, they
that
got
what it
they
is?
on the
No,
banana
Sorry,
side
but
of the
they do
game.
have a harder time
Listen.
with the
A
Did you see
Caucasian woman at
Gladys Knight?
40.
They hold the elements get.
I
to
don't know
them.
what
It's
happened
bad.
with Gladys
Did y'all
Knight.
see Gladys Knight?
But God airbrushed her face.
Gladys
and
Knight
she looked
got
different.
all this shit snatched back. And she got a whole handful of skin pulled back behind her head. She
looked
looked
great.
28, man.
Can you find that picture, Frank?
Gladys
Of
Knight.
Gladys Knight,
Of
she got that
Gladys
surgery
Knight.
shit.
She
I don't
must
like
have-
that
I don't know
pullback
what she had,
face.
facelift
I don't-
or pulled
yeah.
back.
I can't be in a relationship with a bitch with the pullback face because as soon as
You
we
know what?
argue, I'm gonna be like, "What? Who you talking to,
You gonna flick
bitch?
him
If you don't get your tug of war cheek ass the fuck out my face, because that's me. That's me. It's gonna happen.
tug of war cheeks, nigga.
Tug of war cheek, bitch.
Hey, what about the
We win.
She
You
looks
fell
good,
in the
though.
puddle.
I can't.
Where's
What
that?
are you talking about? I know you ain't
She
talking
was
about that
just at
picture.
some award show, man. Looking
Man,
ridiculous.
she looked 28, man. You need
Boy, look at
Gladys
that picture
Knight.
right there.
Look at this.
that one.
Oh, that was before it.
That's definitely
Sonic the
It's a
Hedgehog.
trap.
time off.
that ain't it either. You gotta go
That
like
ain't
Gladys Knight.
Look at that picture
But
right
what
there.
was it? No,
Now
but-
that's how she really look when she washing up in the morning.
You know what?
That picture right there.
She looks so unimpressed by
Why you
everything.
didn't put the toilet paper back on the roll if you finished it?
No, but wait.
Get your Buster Douglas
No, but
Joe
wait.
ass.
You're also still looking
like
at
the
like
Big
at
Bopper
70
in here.
70-year-old.
She look like groupie for
Wait,
sure.
what you say, D?
I said at the same time, you're still looking at a 70-year-old woman.
She was
right
70.
There.
Yeah,
So,
she's 70.
right there.
I
you're
love her
looking at-
music. I'm
Oh
not.
my
I'm just.
God.
I'm a
I was literally
comedian.
just listening to her earlier today.
I'm a
She
comedian,
looks
but
28 right now.
right there.
She a
No.
You don't look 28 right
She
there.
looks 82 right there. I'm talking about 28.
Angela Bassett is 59 and
She
looks
bad. I
Yeah,
But
she-
you gotta,
incredible.
you
She
gotta
looked like
look at
old
the neck.
boy. In that picture, she looked like the actor Lindell Roy.
You know what? Stop it! I can't. With him.
I wasn't going to shoot you, Red.
God dang it!
You don't got a
It was
picture of
my
Brandon
rep.
Frank.
You'd have to say the event.
My
Maybe
rap.
if you knew the event.
Oh man, I can't find it. I saw it on Instagram.
Oh, that's terrible.
Man,
But
she
right
got.
there, she look, oh my gosh, she still look hittable right there.
See, that's what I'm saying. Oh, she was
Oh,
on,
right there with that
she
guy.
was
Look
on
at
the-
that
she
one.
was on
Wow.
that one right
She
there.
What
was on-
picture y'all talking about? I love it when people get a good picture. They
She
post
was on
that
the red
motherfucker.
carpet.
But
You
that
gotta
ain't no
find
good
her.
picture right there.
With
on the
that
red
guy.
carpet.
She look, oh my gosh. she
Not
look
that
hittable.
one. It was one
With
that
that
everybody
man.
was talking about.
She looked
was
like
on red.
Bubba in that picture
You
right
know
there.
what?
With the gray hair.
Stop.
Gladys. Gladys.
She
They
only
say
looks
you
70
aged
in one of the
on.
pictures though,
She looked like a Negro
and
League
that one too.
baseball
And
coach.
let me tell you.
Frank.
That's in a rock group.
Right.
They
The other one-
said a Negro League baseball coach.
God dang it.
She's like Joe Clark in that one picture.
Oh,
They
there
used to
you
call me Crazy Joe.
We're looking for a shortstop.
You on crack, ain't you, boy? You on crack?
Anyway.
Kills your brain cells, son. It kills
Oh,
your
right
brain
there, the
cells.
black.
Beautiful right there.
Oh my
Which
god.
one she look
That
beautiful?
black one right there with the
Niggas
lace.
is
No,
out
Michael
of
Jackson jacket.
East side.
Oh, that's young Gladys.
That's Gladys.
Yeah.
That's pre-surgery.
When she was young, she was bad.
I love.
I
when
guess
She
you
Gladys-
looks
can't
like
find
that
And
again.
still
You can't
sounds
find
the
that
same.
one picture.
Sounds like
Jacket.
records.
She looked good for an older lady.
We
You
not
gotta
look.
find the
Look,
compar- they got
I'm
a
a
side by
comedian,
side.
by the way. Don't nobody get mad. I love Gladys Knight. I
I
go.
love her music.
I'll go see her in concert anytime.
She's the best.
But
Oh
on
my
this
God.
5150, goddamn.
What about hey Corey? What about the girl who played D.L. Hughley's wife on the Hughleys?
I don't remember who that is.
She's 50, but she looked great.
Who is she?
Picture of her.
She's an actress. What's her name? I forgot her name.
I want
but
to smash the
she
girl
been
who
in
was on
everything.
Bernie Mac show as his wife.
Oh, she's bad
Kalita
too.
Smith?
Kalita
Yeah.
Smith is bad.
I
too.
like that thick
picture.
shit.
I don't know if she's
I
50,
don't
but
think
she's
she's
hood.
that old,
Then
no.
I'm
I know she was trying to do comedy. I was like, I'm gonna get this bitch.
Kalita Hood is a motherfucker.
On some
man.
road
Elise
That's the
Neal.
homie.
There it is.
Oh,
Elise
Elise
Neal.
Neal is
Bad
she's
than a
great.
motherfucker.
You know who else
boy.
is bad? Fancy from the Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah, fancy bad.
Woo, Gabrielle, what's her name?
I ain't seen her.
Gabrielle
Giselle.
Gray or Sid-
Oh
no.
yeah, she had those
Thibodeau,
twins.
something-
Yeah, she had twins.
No, you
now.
talking about Precious.
Oh,
I remember I had met this actress girl, and she had an autistic son, and I got in trouble because I couldn't. I could keep my composure, but this little motherfucker sound just like that dude on the people under the stairs who was chasing him like fool, 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 fool. Remember that motherfucker? Remember the white boy and people under the stairs?
Man, I
He
be
was
trying to get
chasing
that
old boy.
handicapped nigga a pass at the Improv every week. He be trying to roast with us. I be like,
Who?
man, the nigga's retarded. The only retarded nigga with the
I dropped
afro.
him off at the crib.
You did.
I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
You picked. Where did he live at?
One
a little
thing about the comedy
convent?
club, it'd be some lonely ass walks. Zoe showing that karate.
God dang it,
motherfucker.
don't! I can't. See
Show it today. Zoe showing that karate dude.
What the hell?
Look at this.
Stop!
You ain't shit. Zoe ain't shit.
Oh,
No, they sent it to me.
He twirled that leg.
Bruh. Come on, fam.
Man, you gotta play that shit, Frank. I,
gotta
don't
see
give a fuck if they edited out the show.
Bruh,
during
there's
the
no
break? You want
way.
to do it during the break?
What's the black belt for?
That's what I'm saying. They just buy, you can buy a black belt, my nigga. That's
You
no
gotta
way.
edit
They
that
got black
shit,
belts
dog.
at the store.
Look at that motherfucker, dog. Oh! He got in the air.
I can't.
That motherfucker looked like a roach when he got that raid sprayed on him.
All right, moving
I
on.
want to say, like, real quick, D, at the comedy club, it's a lot of comics who don't have cars, so they take that long walk to the bus. And sometimes I
On
feel
Sunset?
sorry for a motherfucker, be like, hey, kid, come on.
Oh God!
He got in the car, it was warm. He was like, thanks, Corey.
What?
I just don't be
No,
wanting
he
to roast
good.
him
This
because
dude,
his
he
ro-
He got
his-
heart, though.
What's wrong with his mouth?
does he?
He got heart. I
That
think he got
motherfucker
heart.
is ajar. What
He
you
one of
think
them
was
people
wrong
that talk like this. Hey,
with that nigga?
right. I'm like, what's wrong with your mouth? This nigga got throat stroke.
Curry, I heard it talk to you,
Your
Curry.
throat stroke having ass out of here.
Wait, so he's a
For real,
comedian?
though.
The nigga got yeah, but the nigga eyeballs is all passionate and shit. Oh, thank you, Curry.
That's how
That nigga retarded, but his eyes.
nigga was in the car. He was like, give me your phone number. I was like, take the ride, kid.
Somebody said
He hit me on the
Lisa
ground.
Ray is a bad old chick.
Yeah, she bad. I seen her about a month ago at the Ha.
Lisa Ray?
Yeah, she's bad.
That's what's up.
She's the Brat sister. A lot of people don't know that.
The Brat bad.
Brat is
The
bad.
Brat is
than
bad.
the
Yeah,
nut.
the brat is bad.
Yeah, the
And
bad
she
aged well.
smashed the show, bro. She did the show in Seattle. She walked out there, took her shoes off, and stood on the speaker and just crushed like 8,000. She was
Yeah.
better than everybody
What
on the old
that
school
ass?
show.
Fuck the rap. What that ass look like in person?
Fat than a motherfucker. She got an Erykah Badu feel to her. Like she's old but can still get all of the dick. She was bad.
I believe that. I when I do
lesbians be coming
Ricky's show and I look at the brat, I never come at her because I know what's up. But I be wanting to say, let me tell you something. If you ever want to fuck with a motherfucker,
Yeah.
I'll give her the Brat.
we talking shit though.
Right
but the
back on that
brat,
I'm not
the
talking
brat.
shit.
Let me tell you something about the
Nigga, we
brat.
can be a couple, nigga. I'll marry the shit out of
This
the
nigga
Brat.
said
The brat is a success story, dog. Because
Oh, yeah.
motherfuckers
Sure.
be perpetrating. The brat was a wild girl at one time.
Yeah, she did all that
How
time.
much she served time?
Yeah, she
The brat was a wild girl.
She just got out and still kept it moving.
Got out, went straight
She
on
the
the
one
TV.
who told me to leave that shit alone with that bitch ass gooey motherfucker, and I listened to her. She was like,
Good.
"You don't want to do that shit." Woo, woo, woo. The shit she said, I know she talking from real experience. That it ain't worth it. That shit, because I know she was a wild girl at one time.
She handled that.
Now she on Ricky's show, and I love it. I-
She did 2
Can I
seasons
say
of
this
Hip Hop
about
Squared.
Ricky's show? I'm saying, like, I ain't trying to interrupt your whole segment, but I be having these thoughts.
All right, whatever.
Ricky Smiley has helped a lot of people in this world. I hear people talking shit about what Ricky Smiley is and does, but I'm here to tell you, a lot of motherfuckers was allowed to come on Ricky's show and shine. Some motherfuckers didn't shine on Ricky's show, and they do that Monique shit, talk shit when they gone.
Right.
I'm just saying, it's a lot of people who Ricky done helped out. If he fuck with you, he gonna throw you a lick. This the whole thing about this whole entertainment business. All you need is a motherfucker to throw you a lick if you really that motherfucker. If you not that motherfucker, it don't give motherfucker give you 1,000,000 licks. You still ain't gonna be shit.
Right.
I heard that.
And the game stayed giving out. The game stayed giving them opportunities. And then they give one to the right person. They be like, damn, where'd he come from? Where did she come from?
Will Packer put Tiffany Haddish in a movie, and Tiffany is doing amazing shit now.
She gone. She to the moon.
And now it ain't about the lick. Now her phone won't stop ringing.
Okay.
Goddamn right. You can't get that pussy no more.
You can get that pussy.
You're so stupid.
You can get that pussy.
I think she's down to earth enough to actually entertain.
Have you been
right?
to-
You heard what the man
You
said.
can get that pussy.
Yes. Now what?
On
You
it.
can't get that pussy, Nate.
Ask
She
for
ain't
the
gonna do
pussy
your room no more.
I believe you.
I
never
gotta do
know.
it carefully,
She
nigga, but
sound
I think
pretty
I can
real.
get it.
I like her book. She sound pretty real.
She's a
She sound like
sweetheart.
Yep.
No, she's real. I just don't
If
think
she
Nate-
wanted to.
I don't-
Nah, but I'm not just walking up like, yo, Tiff, let me fuck. Like, me and Tiff known each other for like 15 years.
Nigga,
Like,
you would
that's
have
my
to be
girl.
like Richard Pryor, which way is up? Be up under her, taking her class.
You gotta earn them.
You can't make
Anything
no
you need.
mistakes, nigga.
Right.
You can't make no mistakes.
He said he can't make no. You gonna get a please out, nigga.
Yeah.
Please.
I think she'll let you eat her.
I'll say please. For Tiffany Haddish? Shit.
I always said Tiffany Haddish cute. That's the
She's
difference.
beautiful, nigga. She's
Yeah.
beautiful.
You
She's
gotta
tough.
listen
She's
to her book. All the
smart.
stuff she was giving out.
I don't know
it's
what
just
she
real.
said in her book.
No, it's great.
But I used to
That
watch.
goes to show you-
No, Nate.
That goes to show you how real she
I
is.
used to watch bitches be around Tiffany, and I used to be like, that shit ain't gonna last, cause you don't look like them. Ask Tiffany this shit. I told her. I just bit the shit out my tongue. I told her. I said, you don't look like them. Them bitches gonna hate on you.
Straight up.
This is the comedy world. This is the average female comic. Men be bullshit.
Shit. God dang it.
Men don't act crazy. I see skies and blue.
Nigga crazy.
Stupid.
He
That's
right,
the average
though.
female comic. You don't know why they don't act right, you ugly bitch.
He's right. And they know that, too. That's why the ones that are better be like, I'm not going to be like that. They know that. Somebody like Anish who's cold, it's because she's not doing that shit.
Who is Anish?
Just Niche.
Oh, Just Niche.
Yeah, she thorough because she not doing that shit.
What if Just Niche was a real thin bitch? She'd have had a whole world in her hand.
Hell yeah. That body on her.
She gonna be fine regardless.
That's what I wanted to know right there. I
She
be
gonna be
throwing
fine
them little,
regardless.
I be throwing them little alley oops to see if they fucking. She
She
gonna be fine regardless. Nigga, I'll beat your fucking.
Don't get gooey. Don't
I
get gooey,
can't.
so. Niche nice.
Oh my god.
All I'm saying with the Tiffany thing though is like she's not above reproach. Like if she fucked with you, she's real enough to still. She's not giving people a brand new side of her.
She says,
However, Corey knew her.
talks
She's
about
the
that in
same
her
way.
book.
Right.
Yeah.
She
Who you
right
talking about,
back on-
Niche?
No, I'm talking about
Tiffany.
Tiffany. She's in the stratosphere, nigga. She's having lunch with Spielberg and wild shit, and will still respond
still
like
keep
yes,
it like,
no,
yep.
or on Instagram, taking for like she's.
But we're not talking about that. I'm talking about, do you think you can fucking? You
I think he's saying.
I've already answered
what are
this
your
entirely.
chances? What do you think your chances are?
Nigga, 5%, but that's strong. I'll take my 5%.
I love it.
Are you kidding me? I'll eat that to a 10.
So you telling me there's a chance?
You crazy? I'm not retarded, nigga. I'm real.
Bio, nigga.
Go ahead, D, my bad.
5%.
Let D get this story in. My
I'm
bad,
like,
D.
out of here,
I got a couple,
nigga.
But I'm gonna cut them. I'm trying to see which one I can cut out.
Shit.
All right.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Okay, so
That's funny.
you probably heard by now that Wendy Williams announced that she has Graves' disease,
What's that?
and
about
it's
to be in
an
the grave.
immune disease. Anyway, I'll tell you the gist of it in a minute. Anyway, she just announced that she has it, and she's gonna be taking a break, time off from her show. Soon after that news made its rounds, I was gonna ask your opinion on this. As soon as the news, it hit the internet and everything, that this was what she has and she was going to take a break. Of course, paparazzi goes out there and they approach people and they ask what their opinion is of it. Like, oh, did you hear that she has this? Now, they were saying how Chris Brown definitely didn't hold back. Word is that he says, or his people around him had said that didn't hold back, and he said that word is he believes that karma is the reason for her bad health. Chris is a big believer in energy in the universe and thinks cosmic karma may be partly to blame for her problems, for all her bashing
I
of
said
other
the bitch look like Skeletor. Go ahead.
for all her bashing of celebrities, and that he has a hard time feeling bad for her. And Graves' disease is an immune system disorder of that butterfly-shaped gland that's right here in your throat, your thyroid, basically.
Thyroid.
Yeah, it affects 1 in 200 people more often in women. The symptoms are I don't even want to say it, but anyway, puffy eyes. They say it pulls from the back of the eyes and it causes puffy eyes. Anxiety and tremors. If left untreated, though, it can be life-threatening.
Anxiety is really.
Yeah. That's what they say.
Well, let me say this. Wendy Williams done talked a lot of shit. I'm just keeping it 100. Keeping it a buck right now. She done talked a lot of shit. Don't nobody be... I think the world is set up where most people don't wish you dead.
No.
Right.
But
Do it.
I know if something happened to me, a lot of people be like, good, that's what he get. Fuck that nigga.
Damn.
I'm just saying.
Say it one more time.
I can't have a funeral where everybody niggas walk past that casket and punch a little hole in me like,
Poke a hole in. Damn.
right. You said it wasn't no female superheroes.
Nobody wishes that, but when stuff
But I'm
does happen to certain
saying,
people,
Wendy shouldn't even said that shit. I think she say shit to get attention because that faint was the fakest shit I ever seen in my life.
Well, maybe
Man,
it
that
was
shit look
real.
real.
Maybe it was because of grave disease.
Man, that shit look real to me. I saw hopelessness. She didn't have nothing to hang on to or nothing.
I don't know people who faint like this. That bitch was like,
She lost all of her shit.
Wild Wild West.
Oh, I can't.
We used to go downtown.
129th Street.
That nigga said she pop locked into a face.
Right.
Dang it.
That ain't how I never
Niggas
don't
is
faint like that.
Either way, wish her well. I guess she says she'll come back on her show.
Was she gonna take off 3 weeks or something? I hope she
Yeah.
gets better.
Yeah,
Why
like
not?
So they're gonna bring
Fuck
in
it.
another host. She was
Fuck that
like,
bitch.
Wendy Williams, the only person that hosted Wendy Williams show.
Yeah,
that
she
bitch.
said, I'll be back even sooner than that because nobody pays my bills.
Fuck that bitch.
That's what she said. Anyway.
What?
I heard you. God dang it.
Say it
Corey,
again.
Stop.
Fuck that
All
bitch.
right, moving on. So,
Nigga done
looks
got a
like
song.
Fuck that bitch.
Ray Caruth will be getting out of prison on October 22nd of this
is
year
gonna go
after
bad.
serving all that time for arranging the murder of his then girlfriend and their unborn baby of 8 months that she was carrying. If you guys are all too young to remember that story, you definitely need to go on Google it and get all the details because it was a pretty heavy-duty story. The gist of it is, of course, if you're not aware of the story, he set his girlfriend up after they went on a date, so could have her set her up so she could be murdered. But she was able to make a 911 call, and if those dates when it happened that year, not a lot of people had cell phones, but he actually gave her that cell phone like a week before.
Man, take that picture down, man.
Right, man.
That picture is funny to the motherfucker, man.
Okay, well let me finish. You know the story about that, right?
No, I'm laughing at.
I know. Well, he had cerebral palsy because his dad tried to kill him, but he survived in the womb. Okay, so here we go.
No, you make sure you clarify that, D.
Yeah, I am. But
When his mother,
hold on, let me finish the story then.
Okay, go
So if
ahead.
you're too young, like I said, you remember the story. You got to look it up for more details. But the gist of it, like I was saying,
Amazing!
his girlfriend, after they wanted a date, he
Y'all ain't
set
shit
her
for
up to
laughing.
murder her, but she was able to make the 911 call. The 911 call is some of the worst 15 minutes I have ever heard. It was so sad when she was saying how, because the cars, she was on the date with him in a separate car. Anyway, he set her up. She survived until she got to the hospital, made that phone call. The baby was delivered, but after having no oxygen for all that time. So it affected the development of his brain, and he ended up getting cerebral palsy because of that. His grandmother, right there, her mom, ended up raising him all his life. He just turned 18 this past winter, the end of last year. At that point, his grandma last year had said that Ray Caruth, still hadn't taken responsibility at the
what
time.
you laughing at, so?
I just saw something that I didn't want to see.
What?
That's all. You can't
Anyway.
unsee it.
Oh, don't look at that chat room. Anyway, so Ray Caruth still hadn't taken responsibility for the murder. He had never apologized, never contacted his son this whole time. His family even stopped visiting the kid after Ray was turned down for his first parole. Well, word is that Ray has just now, here's the thing, he just now apologized for plotting the murder of his girlfriend now that he's getting ready to get out.
Right.
But here's the problem. He's seeking full custody of his son.
Right.
In a letter he sent to the mother, the victim, Sharika Adams' mom, he finally expressed some remorse and said that he desires to establish a relationship with his son. He said, I should be raising my son, and that Miss Adams, the grandma, should not be doing this, and I want the responsibility back. That's what's really twisted. Hold on. Meanwhile, the grandmother to the Charlotte Observer, the newspaper, this Monday said she has forgiven Ray, but that this opens a totally different door. And she said he is definitely not ever going to have custody of Chancellor. He will never be raised by a stranger, someone he doesn't know, and who tried to kill him and had his mother killed.
Okay.
Well, we all
Go ahead.
can comment on this. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, if we're going to give the guy who killed Benji a shot, a pass to come back, Why can't we give him a shot? Maybe the system has transformed him in much the same way, right? That the killer of Ben, the basketball player out of Chicago. I'm not saying that I don't know Ray Caruth. I don't know what the rehabilitation process was, but that's a black man trying to be responsible for some fucked up shit he created.
Really?
So
I don't know about that. I don't know about murder. He tried to murder you and then say, okay, I want to go with you now.
But the same thing applies, though.
It's his son.
It's his son. Same thing applies as the killer of
it's
Ben.
his son because he survived, but he tried murdering him. But go ahead.
I agree that was wrong.
He was supposed to
It
be
was
dead.
wrong.
But animals do that the whole time.
Now, what I'm gonna say gonna make motherfuckers mad.
Here we go.
But this is the truth. What Ray Caruth did was the coward's way out.
Right.
It was the coward's way out. No excuses for Ray Caruth at all.
None.
But what the woman did was the coward way out as well, because she was hustling, and
They were
people
dating. They were girlfriend,
defend
boyfriend.
people defend money to the death. Nobody wants to say that.
Uh-oh.
I'm not making excuses for what he did. He was a coward for doing that.
So,
But
Worst of the worst.
when you are a woman who gets knocked up, and your thing is, I'm going to run to authorities to hijack your check you work for, people do strange things to protect their money. I'm just saying, that don't make it right. It don't make it wrong. I mean, for that, I'm a hustler. If somebody takes my hustle and I see a way out, I might take it. That's the nature of the beast. It's not me trying to say what I'm finna do is wrong, what I'm finna do is right. It's just this where my head at right now.
But-
now, Ray Caruth get out of jail. He want his son. What you didn't tell people, his son wouldn't even know who he was.
Right.
Because of he can't even talk.
Yes, he can.
Oh, so he's learned how to talk?
They have a recent documentary out. It's really good.
Well, the grandmother
Yeah.
said
ESPN.
he can't talk.
On ESPN, they just aired it.
So maybe this is a change.
Right.
No, he said he wants to meet him, but he doesn't want to live with him.
But that's what I'm saying.
Who said he want to meet him?
The kid.
The kid.
She
So the
asked him.
kid spoke and said, "I want to meet my father."
They asked him. She can talk. It's a whole.
But see, that's my
He
point.
can talk.
My point is
The kid couldn't talk last time. I'm talking about like he was about this happened about 5 years ago when they was talking about when Ray Caruth get out of jail,
Right.
his son is gonna be 18.
Right.
And the boy couldn't talk. But I'm saying, like, all of a sudden they've taught him how to talk, and he
He can say
says,
certain words. Yeah, he just has cerebral palsy.
Did you see
But
this?
see,
Yes, it's a documentary. It just aired on ESPN.
well, that's amazing that he could talk. I'm
Yeah.
glad that he could talk because that's progress.
We got to go back
Massive.
to if the man has had a change, like if he's been changed, if
Rehabilitation.
rehabilitation, he's been transformed, he's had an epiphany, he's understood the error of his ways, right? Why is he not afforded an opportunity to build on that? I'm not.
Well,
saying,
you can't
I don't
claim
know
it.
him,
You can't claim it out of jail. You got to
Right.
earn that.
Uh,
you don't
agreed.
know that
True.
kid.
but he should have an
Yeah.
opportunity to earn it.
What
I
about
believe.
malice, the maliciousness of the original crime?
What about the maliciousness of a man who works in the National Football League and before he see his check, it's taken?
No.
Well, you
I
can
get
even
that.
go
I'm
for-
saying
you can even-
the difference between accepting the rehabilitation of him versus the rehabilitation of the other cat.
Well, I'm saying the dude who we was talking about with Benji earlier, I said I would love to give him an opportunity to speak because if he reached
Exactly.
out to
Yeah.
me through someone who I respect a lot,
Right.
it changes everything. You get what I'm saying?
You said whoever talked to you said something about this. Tell that man, Corey, I do this. You said it made him human again.
It made him human in my eyes again.
This motherfucker was inhuman to kill the woman and try to kill the boy and all of that. But he had an inhuman moment. But can he come back?
This the flaw I see in the nigga. This the flaw I see in Ray Caruth where he not rehabilitated. Motherfucker, how you getting out of jail talking about what you finna do when it took motherfuckers, it took love, care, money, all this to raise this
whole
boy
time, right.
that you didn't provide. And now you
Right.
talk about, I want him Get your pussy ass out of
That's
here,
true.
nigga.
That is true. Yeah, that's
Anybody
right.
will say that. You still a hoe ass nigga.
And
you
she-
trying to get the
and
son.
and she's actually trying. The grandmother, if you watch all the story and you read all the interviews, she actually tried. They reached out to him all these years. They actually tried to keep in contact with the other family. They stopped dealing with them, like I said, once he didn't get that first parole. So she's taking care of him.
Ray
nobody
Caruth
else.
couldn't say certain things while he was in jail
Right.
because it can change the sentence. I get that. But you getting out of jail talking about I'm about to uproot this boy from everything he knows.
Shouldn't
That's
be
whole
no
shit,
right.
nigga.
Thank
Shouldn't be
you.
no
Right.
uprooting, but there should definitely be some kind of inclusion if it is proven that he's sincere and he's changed.
How long has he been locked up?
Like 20.
18 years. He did
but you have to
18
get-
He
years.
can say what he want right now. When he get out and see a smartphone, all this shit finna
You know
change.
what?
Them hoes.
He's stubborn.
That nigga gonna,
When he get out
that nigga
and
gonna get an
see,
agent, be out there
when he
trying to
see
get
the
another
cake on
contract.
these white women, all of this shit. is
When
gonna
he
be
start
Wait,
fucking,
okay, can I
when he
answer?
start fucking ass with a pussy on the back of it,
I got something.
everything gonna change.
I got something to end.
Because he been fucking just ass this whole time.
Look, Corey, I got something that might change on the end of this story. I had to do it. Have you ever seen? Take a look at the picture on the left. Have you ever seen Ray Cruz with no hair?
He got a head like Zoe.
Could you please put that up, Frank?
That's from his helmet.
You never seen it? Look, when they
from
made him
his
shave
helmet?
his hair off in the prison.
That
There it
motherfucker
is.
got the Zoe head. He a shark.
That's the same nigga. He done been through a gang of shit. In there.
Yeah.
Funny.
You
Okay,
can't come
D.
out of jail.
I saw you, D. You,
You
set
can't-
that up nicely.
Not for you. I'm just saying for him. There you go.
Tell me what
Good luck
y'all
with
think
that.
about this.
Can you
This
pull
is
it up
important.
now?
Good
If
luck.
a
Good
man
luck
ain't
with
even
that.
in jail,
Look at this.
if a man ain't even in jail, but you stop by and you see your kids once a year, once every other month,
And
you
then
ain't
you
got no
wanna-
rights to be motherfucking telling their
Talking
kids
stuff, yeah.
shit. You can't uproot what's happening
Right.
because you feel like coming over this day. I mean, you
heard
throwing
that.
off everything.
If he
Unless
wants-
you finna really get down
Yeah.
with this motherfucking kid.
Right.
If he wants to help out the grandmother, the mom,
But you got to establish yourself. You cannot be out here fucked up.
yeah.
No driver's
And
license.
he didn't already
no
killed her
nothing.
daughter. That was her only child. She'd been raising that little.
Every
boy.
time I saw the grandmother speak, she spoke calmly
Very
and
interesting,
with
yeah.
she didn't have
She didn't
malice.
have any malice
Right.
in her.
Where was this
She
picture
He
taken?
couldn't come around if that was my
Is he in jail now?
Zoe is
He's in
texting
prison
that
right now.
Where's this
motherfucker.
nigga
Zoe is
getting
like,
all
I
this
think I'm
jewelry
kin to
from?
this motherfucker.
What prison got necklaces and earrings and shit?
That ain't no prison
That's not a
pictures.
prison
On the
photo.
right?
Ain't there one of them prison photos?
Nah.
No, but they do have one like that in the prison where he's walking out. But that's because he was doing some kind of interview or something.
I just hope the brother can get up under some men who can guide him into manhood, because you can't get out of jail demanding a child that's been brought up by the grandmother. That's all that child know. That's why
it.
he happy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. This is a legal situation, so they never took away parental rights. He just was convicted of murdering.
That can make you lose parental rights.
No, he tried. He wanted
No, they
to-
actually got to
You was
take him
convicted
though.
of murder, nigga. No more rights for you.
Well, I'll put it like this.
Because the nigga, if the grandma was on the
that baby
county
he tried to kill.
while he was in jail,
No,
he
she was not.
I'm about to
The-
say he would get out on
the-
all that money.
No, the whole city had to come and help her out.
You
They
think he
actually
ain't gonna
helped
owe
purchase a
money
home.
when he get out?
I mean, he gonna have to pay some type of restitution, but I mean, they have to take parental rights legally. There has to be paperwork, and you know what I mean. They just
Man, when
Believe
you
me,
get
all
out
that
of
was
jail
given up.
off that shit, he just got out of jail. Oh,
Right.
It's a cold game.
Yeah.
It's
For
hard
sure.
to climb back up just to get even.
It's whack.
Okay,
Just
well,
get
It's a
even.
whack
It
situation.
is terrible.
man.
It is.
That's
Yeah,
for
it's
regular
right.
murder.
Yeah.
You're
He
right.
tried
He
to murder
shouldn't
He tried
try
to kill
boy.
both and
Yeah.
killed the mom. Yeah, he
He
shot
shouldn't
him
try to
both.
just uproot the boy.
I know
and shit,
motherfuckers who lost
you know.
their parent rights because they beat the bitch ass in front of the kid.
right.
So what he did was a step further.
Right,
It was, like, way bad. And then he tried hiding. You know the story when he was in the damn trunk.
He was in the trunk.
Yeah.
hiding. Now.
But this happened. I'm surprised that they letting him
We
out
gonna
of
put his
jail.
son in the trunk. Get in there. No. Get your ass in there, motherfucker.
On that note, God dang it, I'm moving on. All right, so on a good note about
Fuck you,
love,
daddy.
on a good note about
I'm
love,
a comic, nigga. I'm
I
gonna
see,
come
yeah,
with it.
yeah,
nigga. I'm gonna come with it. I don't mean no harm.
You gonna take him home too? You
We
drop
going to
off
hide
all
his
the
Zoe out.
niggas in town.
They gotta find a picture with his
Zoe
mouth
be like,
closed.
don't come over here, the FBI over here.
They gotta find a picture.
I appreciate the ride, Corey. I couldn't help it, so I had to stab that shit.
I appreciate the ride.
Fuck
Hey,
you.
How do you sound? How you sound?
Thank you, Corey, for the ride. Corey dropping everybody off.
D, you brought this story. You know we silly.
Okay, I'm just trying to make it to the next one, and this is it, the last one.
Try to read it. Go
I
ahead,
wanted
try
to
to
give
read
some.
it.
I wanted to give some good love news, I guess. In love union news, not divorce. In love union news, Birdman has finally confirmed his love and relationship with Toni Braxton. They are officially engaged.
Is that T-O-N-I Braxton or T-O-N-Y?
You know
There's
what?
two of them. Which one? That's the same.
Now,
nigga
what was
that
the
been
story
kissing
with
niggas
Toni
on-
Toni
Braxton?
Braxton. So here,
Don't want she sick?
yeah, but she's better. She goes. What does she have? She has lupus, I think. Is it lupus?
Oh,
Yes.
that's a cold one.
It's one of them. Yeah.
What's that? What is lupus?
It's another immune one, but it's pretty.
Degenerative
Yeah.
disease that attacks
I think
your,
it was. Don't get me wrong.
hair,
I could be.
skin,
I could be
and
different.
immune
That's
system.
that disease
I
make
think
your
it is.
skin
Oh,
wrinkle.
no.
Yeah, most women.
It
have
make your
it.
skin wrinkle in the tub quick, right?
Oh God, no. Anyway,
that
so
Get your lupus hand ass out of here, bitch. No,
he was on the Wendy Williams show, and he actually discussed his relationship about Toni Braxton. He says he's in love. He says it's my girl, my friend, my family. That's my love,
There
my
you go.
soldier, my life. He said
Soldier.
I love her to death, and he said that he went as far to say that in his earlier part of his career and his life, he was so busy, not focused. You know, not wanting to do all that stuff and everything, find somebody and actually be in love with somebody. So he said that her and her family are
motherfuckers
a
are dead.
blessing for him.
Them terrible motherfuckers.
Look at that wild hell.
Y'all think I'm bad. Y'all
motherfuckers
need to
is terrible.
read these motherfuckers,
I'm
man.
reading this.
God
I can't look up there
damn.
at the same time.
Tyrone.
Which one would you laughing at?
Tyrone.
Lupus Films. Lupus Films.
No, wait, I don't think it is.
Stupid.
Lupus Films. That's the
Not
motherfuckers up there.
Lucas.
No, but I don't even think she has that. It's the other
Star
one. I think.
deficiency.
What's the other one? No, what's the other disease?
Fibromyalgia?
No, the one that.
Okay, stop.
Where did you get that
shit
from?
is going
Sickle cell?
Yes, I think it's that too.
Well,
I
shit,
think it's that.
everybody, all gang of niggas got that.
You
I
can't
don't
think,
that's
you
what
gotta
she
know.
got.
No,
Cystic
I think she
I
got
don't know. It's
lupus.
Lupus. It might be lupus.
That's a
You
bad
wasn't
one.
man enough.
Oh, you about to, boy. Chris Brown say you about to go to hell. Something's going to happen to you because you make fun like that.
I'm not making fun of a comedian. These are jokes. Them motherfuckers ain't shit.
That nigga Corey couldn't even sing it, nigga. He tried.
Yo,
Start another one, Corey. Start another song.
Now, what's the one she has with Babyface?
I don't know.
God, that's a good one.
Lupus ain't no joke, though.
No, it isn't.
That shit is a monster.
I had a bitch with lupus, boy. I had to
Oh,
wait
here
a
we
couple of
go.
weeks to come back over there.
You know what?
Why?
I just kept calling. You good yet? All right.
That
It
was
took about
lupus?
2 weeks. She was like, I'm better. Come on.
That's how she sounded when she was better.
I'm better. Come
No,
on.
lupus be like debilitating people, and it's mostly in women. But there's some men that have it. Like that's what Nick Cannon had.
Right.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah. Nick be strong
He
than
was
the
on his way
motherfucker,
here
and then he
one
just
time,
breaks down and has it completely healed. and
Niggas sleep on Nick.
infusions.
Nick be in that weight room, boy.
Yeah.
No, it's
Not when the lupus is.
When he ain't in that
Active.
weight room, that motherfucker be like, what?
Yeah.
Then he gets sick, that motherfucker be like,
Not the
fucking with
I
Nick, don't get mad. Them
Hey
jokes.
Nick, man, that was
Them
on him.
jokes,
nigga.
nigga. Look at this nigga. I
never said
ain't say that, nigga.
Nigga, that's too much. We gotta dial that back.
Don't fuck with my
I'll fuck
opportunities.
with you, Nick. Nah, wait. No. We're not
Man, Nick Cannon know I fuck with him. Nick Cannon.
Well, hold on.
Nick Cannon is one of the motherfucking most
Shit.
influential people in my career.
That
He
nigga-
helped me out. I love Nick Cannon.
Nigga,
The
that's
nigga
the big bro,
put me
man.
on his show. Love, nigga.
This nigga's
Always.
I can.
I can, nigga. Whether I ever get an opportunity or not,
I'll
like
make
that,
you laugh again about the shit.
which is fine. But nigga, every time I'm gonna laugh and then come back. That nigga cool little motherfucker, man. He opened
Nate,
doors that I hadn't had
Nate,
open before.
I think you are seriously on your way. You're so funny. I don't think you have a problem. So they're gonna hire you based on your talent.
That's
no
fine,
matter
but
what.
I'm not finna make fun of Nick Cannon.
No, I hear you
lupus,
though.
nigga.
But I'm just
Shit,
saying,
I fuck with
saying
that nigga.
overall,
tough.
I don't think you have
That's,
to worry.
that's fucked up.
Nick Cannon got that
You gonna be
overbite
good.
laugh like D got
I don't
that.
know Tony Braxton.
Stop Stop hating.
That nigga said, wildin'. It's hysterical. But you gotta clean that up, nigga.
You gotta clean it.
Nigga.
I know Nick good enough where, well, if Nick get mad at me, he'll call my phone. He'll be like, "Fuck you, Corey. Why you say that shit?"
That's
But
another
I'm a
nigga that
silly
do karate.
motherfucker. I root for Nick. I'm a big fan of Nick.
Yeah.
I love what he does. Goddamn, except that paper. But other than that,
The whole camp are cool. Chuck, all them niggas.
who?
His whole squad, the Incredible Squad, they dope.
Oh, one last thing I want to say before we go. Congratulations, Kevin Hart. Now Kevin Hart has a station on Sirius XM.
I'm so
Just
glad you
started.
brought it up, D. Goddamn.
Started,
You
yeah.
not telling everything. Tell everybody
Go,
whose
Kevin.
station he got.
Right. Keep it 100.
I don't
we
need
go.
to take over that one. I didn't know.
Man, come on.
Kevin Hart,
Yeah.
way back in the day, did an interview on the Foxhole, and I felt like they
You could
was
still look it
dogging
up.
him out
They did. It
and
was
talking
terrible.
shit. They act like it was
But he
jokes.
held his own.
He sure
He
did.
held
They
his
act
own.
like it
That
was
motherfucker
jokes.
clown.
Right.
But them wasn't jokes. Them was stabs, nigga.
I have to go back and look.
Oh, it was before he.
And I ain't scared to say it. It was Jamie Foxx. They was stabbing at that little nigga. Now, that's his station.
Look at that.
Yeah.
The
That's
Foxhole is his station.
Yeah, I forgot what they call
That's
it. I'll
dope
find
as
it.
Now
Laugh
that's-
out loud.
That's
Is that what it is?
Yeah, slap
Yeah.
out loud. I'll tell you what is dope though, because I was very concerned about what was going to happen with the programming, because through Sound Exchange and other stuff like that, I've been seeing some quarterly checks. And so somebody told me 2 days after the takeover, they were like, "Yo, I just heard you on Kevin Hart's news station," and then I was like, "What joke?" And he told me the joke. I was like, "We still in there."
Yeah, the same thing.
That's
They're gonna
good shit.
still take
Fuck
the
it.
bits.
Kevin was like, "I'm still gonna."
It's still gonna transfer
He's
over.
like,
all
"This
that
ain't got to
same
do with
stuff.
all comics. They got to do with the nigga who was giving me hell." Do you think he keeps vendettas like that?
Hell
Never.
yeah.
I'll put it like this. This is what I got to say about Kevin Hart. All I know is everybody on his squad, they doing well. He ain't one of them stars who got niggas starving around him.
Yeah.
And it's other motherfuckers.
Big trucks, big cars.
Look at all they homies.
Big houses.
Look at all the motherfuckers they claim. Oh, this my boy. Them niggas is starving. Starving.
Yeah.
Them niggas be fucked up out here. So I'm just saying,
So
everybody who up
congratulations,
under Kevin, I don't see none of them motherfuckers
Yeah.
fucked
Not
up.
at all. No.
That's a massive contract. I don't want to talk about people money because I don't know what people accounts say.
Oh,
but you
yeah.
could go to somebody's house and one person's house echoing like a motherfucker, the pool far as you can see, and you go to another person's house and you like, nigga, you living like me, nigga, and I'm not on.
Motherfuckers ain't got houses.
Right.
But so congratulations. That's huge.
Yeah, that's massive.
Way
a
to
big
go,
deal.
Kevin. Way to
That's a
motherfucker
big
take
deal.
that
Make a
bullshit
move. Yep.
over, nigga. Take that shit off, nigga. Look, nigga.
Nigga, this chat room
Look.
is
Little lick.
sharp, nigga. They don't.
Oh yeah,
miss
they,
They don't give a
Oh,
fuck.
that's a
dope
dope.
Starving and naked.
I was just
I gotta go check on Jose though.
You been
Oh,
to a
okay.
studio?
We finna get ready to take a break, D.
You sure?
I know Frank them got the pee. Frank, oh, they already left. They ain't even
No.
over there. Frank got one of them
Okay.
diapers on. He was like, "Go ahead, Corey, keep going. I'm ready."
Depends, yeah.
They don't even leak when I sit down. They leak worse for women because they pee down. Dude pee up. Your pubic hair stank like a motherfucker, but ain't nothing coming through.
Wait,
This nigga. How does he describe this shit?
he ain't laying down.
I done put on a DPN and put it on just to feel it. That shit, let me tell you something.
bought a
Pissing,
diaper?
pissing feel good, nigga. Piss
Wait.
on yourself? It's
It's
just you
real
not used.
warm,
Yeah,
especially
it's
in this
warm.
weather. In this weather.
DP on herself, but it's not a.
What's happening?
It ain't on
It's
purpose.
not-
think
no,
she's
it's not
squirting.
that-
That's
You know what?
piss,
No,
D.
don't.
You want to see me make DP right now?
I believe she peed a little
She
bit.
over
just then.
50. That pussy ain't holding that pussy in no more.
She peed for real. Look.
No, I got my thingy in.
God.
Really?
I forgot.
Oh,
She got things.
It's called Poise.
Okay, what is
She
it?
got like little.
Oh, it's like it's to help women.
I forgot y'all knew on the show. These got gadgets for
we
her
talked about
piss.
it before. Yeah, it looks like a big tampon, but you go in and then it butterflies at the bottom, so it pushes
What?
against your urethra and it keeps you from having.
It blow that pussy out.
Wow.
Wow.
Blew out pussy versus pissy
So it's
panty.
like a
I just
plunger.
put a piece of tape on
But
my
it
hole.
prevents- it's like a diaphragm for urine.
No, it looks like
pussy
a tampon
plunger.
when you put it in.
Pussy
and the
cork.
bottom of
You got
it
a pussy
butterflies
cork.
it
It's a
up.
pussy
Soft,
cork.
And it pushes against the urethra and it pinches it. So
She got the word Chardonnay tattooed on her ass. Right where the court go by.
And it's just in there all the time?
No, just right now.
I'm saying, like, what if you get ready to fuck? Like, you be like, hold on.
No.
Might be some piss in there you didn't know about.
But I knew I was going on the show, so it's for that. It's
Okay.
for the show, or if I'm going to do jumping rope, or very hard aerobics.
You mean you could piss on yourself from jumping rope?
No. Oh, yeah.
When you over
Women-
50?
No, not when you're just over 50. Women, period. It's hard. But we already went over this whole discussion. Our urethra is
That's
only 2
crazy.
inches long and it goes straight down. Your
I wanna
guys'
see one.
urethra goes
The
through
girl
all
who was the
way.
astronaut put on some big
That's
pamper to go
dependent.
fight that
That's
bitch.
different. That's dependent.
She drove all the way across Texas
Right. But
in
I
a
do
diaper.
use
Like, she didn't have to
those.
stop
We
for
talked
gas.
about that. I
Bitch,
do
you
use
can't get
those.
across
I
Texas
drive
on one tank.
Riverside.
When guys get a certain age and they can't hold their piss, they can't buy white suits no more. God damn it. Because it'll
See,
be a piss stain
you
right
guys got
there.
that problem,
you got to wear
period.
dark suits.
Something you
They
can
got
pee in.
that
I put a rubber on at that
Some
piss
you
when
can
I got on a
pee.
white suit.
Let me put on something I can pee in. Shit.
Corey got a water balloon. Say something else.
I ain't about to fuck my suit up. Bitches be like, oh, you
Direct
want
piss.
protection. Bitch, if I take this off, this room gonna stink.
God dang it.
There'll be piss everywhere.
I've been eating asparagus.
Asparagus.
We're going to get ready to take a break, goddammit.
Wild.
The 5150 show shall return nickel.
Yeah, let's make this
See,
song.
you guys can't use that. Nate.
We's back.
Damn. Whoa.
Damn it.
Hi.
Man, that sounds like Lamont Sanford on that special when they did the Christmas shit on Sanford and Son. Follow me. That's old school. That's for old. You gotta be an elderly nigga, goddamn. 5158. Once in a while, we motherfucking try our luck on the rap game.
Yeah.
We don't know what's gonna happen because we don't really be sitting down writing this shit out. Goddamn it. So we just go with it. Hit it, motherfuckers.
It's shit
Frank,
crazy.
off cue like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bump that beat, Frank.
I can't hear it.
Oh, is that what you meant?
Frank lost the beat.
That
Yeah.
shit, you
You
can't hear
bumping?
it? Yeah, it's on right now.
Oh,
I thought they
you
was
said
going to have
zero.
the speak up a
Whoa,
little
whoa,
bit.
whoa.
Go back, Frank.
No, it's cool. Oh, yeah, there it is. We about to go in.
Got him.
Bitch, pregnant by my auntie house crib.
House.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a bitch pregnant by my auntie house crib.
House.
Yeah.
House crib?
House.
Yeah.
I was at my auntie crib. We was just chillin'. The bitches in her neighborhood, they be illin'. The day they see ya, cause they wanna be ya. I said, pull that pussy out and I'ma eat her.
Bitch.
Check it. bitch laid down. I got naked first.
Okay.
The bitch was mad cause my dick burst. 1 minute later, don't mean I hate her. It just mean, bitch, I'm a player. Got a bitch pregnant by my auntie house crib. House crib. House crib. House crib. House crib. Got a bitch pregnant by my auntie house crib. House crib. House crib. Tell her what's up, Nate.
Man, I got the bitch pregnant that live in my spot.
Huh?
I seen her and I put up like, what's up? Ow. I gotta get it. Drop it, pick it, grab the flow.
Whoa.
I seen that bitch and then I had to turn up the radio.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm bumping that 94.7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me that pussy, bitch. I hit it slow motion.
Motion.
Like Smokey Robinson. I'm in the back of the whip and I'm fucking my mama, friend, niece,
Got a
daughter.
bitch pregnant by my auntie house crib. Got a bitch pregnant. Got a bitch pregnant. Got a bitch pregnant by my auntie house crib. House crib. House crib is house crib.
Is it mine? I don't know. But I know I got to go. Head to the door so I could get another hoe. Bye, not my son. Don't know him at all. Got to leave, bitch, cause I just dropped the ball. Ugly, bitch, you ugly. Broken, really stanky. I don't wanna fuck with you cause you look like the homie Frankie. But I'm about to leave cause I can't breathe. But I'ma get the fuck up out of here, smoke some weed. Got a bitch pregnant by my auntie house crib.
House crib with the Ray Caruso version right here.
You slobbering on the mic, nigga.
Got a bitch pregnant by my auntie house crib. House crib. House crib. House crib. House crib.
Oh man.
That's fucked up. I should have did it.
Yeah.
I should have kept it. I feel bad for
Oh,
doing it.
well, yeah, sure.
I look like a ghetto ass GoBot with this motherfucking hood on and shit. Hey, leader one. I can show my age again.
You think that was a reference that showed your age?
Yeah, what else?
Yeah.
What else have we doing? Y'all can say it. You can't think of shit, can you, motherfucker? Anyway, hey, I was thinking about that shit during the break. I was going in. I be watching the chat room niggas and be trying to be in competition with them. Like, these motherfuckers be having some cold shit.
Oh no, they go hard.
And it's good because, you know, they got to type it. So I know they mind work like.
They be working on this shit all week though. It be all week, nigga. They got about 100 of them lined up.
But they don't know
nigga.
what's gonna be. They don't know what's gonna be said.
Yeah.
Right,
So they
them motherfuckers got good ass
quick.
improv skills.
They funny.
This motherfucker, man. Hold on, man. What's this motherfucker, man? This nigga.
On Twitter.
I mentioned him because this motherfucker, he can't really be denied. This motherfucker, Gooch the Great, showed me this preacher.
Uh-oh.
Have you seen this shit,
I
Zone?
haven't
He
seen
be
The one that's
cussing?
grabbing him on the crotch.
The nigga that be
No.
cussing with the purple.
Gooch the Great showed me this preacher. What is this preacher name? Pastor Geno Jennings calls your wife a hoe.
What?
Check that out. And he be talking to the congregation, and he got one of them voices like this. And the bitch a hoe. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You got a side man.
But you gotta see what he be saying. This motherfucker was saying some shit. Look, it's a whole congregation and there's women in there, and they be amen that shit. Look, there's women in there.
Let me see.
Oh.
Oh.
Because the point he makes is one that I feel like it's worth conversating about. You know what I'm saying?
What's his point? What does he say?
We are afraid to call hoes hoes. And I don't think hoes should be afraid to accept being called a hoe because it don't mean you're a bad person. If somebody call you a dirtbag, that's worse than being called a hoe, in my opinion.
Really?
A dirtbag is a rotten motherfucker.
Right.
I mean,
A
to
hoe
be
is-
called a hoe would really be bad if the person really wasn't.
Hey, how about that?
Man, let me get some of them bears.
Sure.
You gonna put some more on your
If the
plate?
if the girl is not a hoe and you call her a hoe, you just wrong that woman.
Right.
But what is a hoe? Do we have a definition of
Now,
hoe?
first of all, and that person would have to prove it. You can just call her-
Siri, what is the definition of a female whore?
Here's what I found on the web. For Siri, what is the definition of a female whore?
It says define whore. A woman that sleeps with everyone but you.
Oh yeah, right. Wow, that's a good one.
That's Urban Dictionary. Whore definition.
Shit, I know a hoe that slept with everybody and me.
A woman who engages in sexual acts for money. Prostitute.
Directly or indirectly?
See, we was talking about that shit in the beginning. Everybody want to sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
A woman who get down sexually for money. It's nothing to be ashamed of. A lot of people mama a hoe.
Right.
And they don't want to say it because it don't sound good.
But back to the beginning of the show when we talked about the differences and the subtleties between indirect prostitution or Johnism.
The
study of
Johnology.
Johnology. Right.
Study of buying pussy.
That sounds better than trick. But go ahead.
Johnologists. We're all Johnologists in here. You
Trick
gotta,
bitchology.
you gotta pay for it to some degree, right?
Marks. You guys are tricks, marks. Oh, go ahead.
You gotta pay for it to some degree.
She banging on
But I just don't like. I don't like when some whores get carried away. Like I remember when I had
Okay.
a
some
new.
horse get carried away.
I had a new. You remember them bikes? Yeah. You call them bikes? Them spiders, 2 wheels in the front.
Tricycle joint.
Yeah.
I remember this whore I know
Oh man.
saw me in the spider, and she was like, "You can afford shit like that, and you be giving me $100." I was like,
You don't know about me, bitch.
Oh my god.
I can't ride this round your house, bitch.
I can ride you
Got the
down
wrong
The
neighborhood.
essays to get this motherfucker, they'll be like, "Ooh, it's wet, get him."
Damn.
I'm saying like whores need to understand their market value, and this is not a class that's given in college or high school. So a lot of women hit the world thinking that they're supposed to get what the other whores get. And that's just not true. Like Simba Mama said, that's just not true.
Leave
Come on, the Lion King.
Leave us.
Robbie. What was that on?
That's in everything. Yeah.
Right, leave us. I
Black
saw that.
Panther, everything.
Is that what he said? Leave us.
Leave us.
You remember that vampire movie with the lichens and shit?
Oh yeah, he said it too.
Victor was like, "Leave us,
Leave us.
leave us." That means get the fuck out.
Yep.
But we
An
really need
ancestor of Corvinus is right there.
You're not-
but 3 feet away from
to
you.
not
Okay.
fuck with my affairs. That's
Right.
what he told them.
That nigga was cold, boy.
He always play a good bad guy.
Yeah,
Watch
man.
him in Ghost Dog.
Oh, yeah.
Watch him in Ghost Dog.
Yeah.
Out of all them bad guys, he's the most convincing.
Yeah.
Ghost Dog was good.
But back on the whores,
Okay.
we really need to clean this country up. I would vote for a president that was down to show whores their worth. Because you got some little ambitious whores out here who think that they supposed to get what everybody else get, and that's
That's
just
a TV
not.
show.
Little ambitious whores.
Tune in A&E Wednesday nights at 11. Little ambitious whore.
Yeah.
The walking whores.
Uh-oh.
They look the same.
Give me.
Give me.
Well, wait a second. You saw me.
Give me.
I hit it with
A
everything.
zombie hoe. Yeah.
Knock that bitch head off. What'd you say, D?
No, I said you said something like you would vote for somebody if that's what they're about, but isn't that Bill Clinton?
The chat's down.
Bill Clinton didn't show them whores what they was about. Bill Clinton kissed their ass and didn't man up. Well, all he had to do was say, "That's my whore."
No,
She
you didn't
sucked
want him
my
to give
dick.
it up. He
Don't
still had
worry
to-
about
he
it.
still
My
had to
bitch
front.
ain't going nowhere. My bitch suck pussy too.
What about these bitches that don't think they whores, but they whores?
Like who?
Like any woman that's just fucking.
Whores in denial?
Yeah.
Denials.
Yeah, they think because they're more attractive than the other whores that they're not in the same category.
Like who?
I mean, shit, I only know the ones that I know personally.
Well, I'll put it like this.
Nate is
Oh.
Nate's like, I really
Don't-
can't jump in here. I'm gonna I'm gonna worry about these fucking gummy
Yeah,
bears.
man. I'm
If
not
you
this
only
person, I'm a
fucking
whore.
niggas that do things for you, you're a whore. If you don't have to do nothing in return, like
Yeah.
it's a,
I think
You're
the
right.
Kardashians have embraced their whores, and I think it's admirable. The
So
way
you-
they don't act like we got talent with this. What it is, we're whores. These lames love us. Lames love us. That should be
That's a good
Yeah.
the name of their store. Lames
You
love
know
us
what?
store.
Hell
Instead of
yeah.
Lane Bryant,
Lames love us.
They're
So
male
you're
whores,
saying
too.
A woman is not a whore if the doing is reciprocal.
exactly. You got to reciprocate it.
So you saying if you buy your bitch a car and she buy you a car,
She's not a whore.
she's not a whore.
It cancels out.
But what if she can't afford
Do you
to buy
realize
you a car,
if
but she
that-
does enough work
You're not
back?
gonna get in.
Man, look.
What if she can't afford to buy you a car
Do you realize? Right.
in
Well, she-
return,
yeah.
but she still does the work that kind of
Then she's not a whore. She can only do what she's capable of. Like
No,
male
no.
whores. Preachers are male whores.
So you saying she's not a whore if you pay her for pussy all the time, but then one day she buy you a watch from
And she mow your
Marshall?
lawn.
right. The effort has to be reciprocated. Nah, that's not equal.
You saw Brooklyn's Finest when he was fucking the whore, but then one day she gave him a little gift.
Now she's a friend.
Really?
Yeah.
She's still a whore if she buys you an incredible gift
With your
with
money.
No.
Oh, that's funny.
She's
So
no.
what are you talking about?
No, no, no,
Craig?
no, no,
You just
she-
offset what you just
No,
said.
no, I meant to say, yeah, she still is a whore. Yeah, she's just a clever whore.
She tried to be, but she got her.
Yeah, it's just sneaky whore.
Hoes, tricks. That's what it
that's
is.
true.
Yeah,
We're just trying to understand how to stratify.
Yeah.
You are a whore
Classes of
if
whore.
a transaction happened for your pussy.
period.
Whether it's pizza,
Uh-oh.
Who's out here fucking for
a
pizza?
Coach purse, it's
A
bitches
weekend
fucking for
visit,
pizza.
a weekend
You know how many
Chicken
bitches
wings.
just came ashore from Cuba? Bitches like that. It's drying off.
that bitch will fuck you for a towel. Fuck you for a
Damn it.
towel to
Might
dry
be
off
cheese
with.
bagger. Come on, get it over with.
What the fuck is going on?
Right now, she's got an Asian accent.
But she's not a whore. She help you push your car.
Uh-oh.
But you got to be fucking to be a whore. Can you just be using somebody for
If a
something?
transaction was done for your pussy,
Nigga,
you
the
a whore.
worst,
That's
the
what he's
worst
saying.
is when they ain't giving up no pussy, and the nigga just steady, just one day she gonna give it to me. I'm gonna see it one day. She showed me a piece of it one time. That's the worst.
But wait,
But isn't that a John investing time?
Yeah, that's why that Steve Harvey shit was for
No,
suckers. They
that's
like you
not
got
a
to
transaction. That's called pimping.
Yeah, it's pimping at its
so
finest.
wait a second.
for 6 months, even if you obey the Steve Harvey.
If you
rules.
don't get nothing for your works, that bitch is pimping you.
This is-
Period.
I think. What's the difference between what y'all describing now, cleverly, and courtship?
Courtship is pimping and hoeing.
I was about to say because time, energy, effort,
Life?
that's fucking an
Money.
investment.
In some countries,
pussy.
Hella
we're
money.
not taught that here, but in some countries, the women can't take shit from nothing but their brother, father.
Yeah.
Right.
Here in America, a bum ass bitch will take everything from multiple guys. Like I used to have a joke. My sister had one nigga battle transmission, had the other nigga put it in.
And ain't none of them getting anything from her.
They getting some because
I know, I'm just playing.
my sister ain't shit.
So no, wait a second. Well, what would you define a woman that just wants to sleep around but don't get anything? She doesn't really want anything.
The bitch got a
Just
problem.
that.
There's a name for that. It's called slut.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, there you go.
So there's a
And there's-
distinction between hoe and slut.
Yeah.
Whores are more productive.
A whore's a businesswoman.
Right.
She got class. She just fucking.
I got
the
respect for
CEO
whores
of her
and
pussy.
sluts.
Right, I was gonna say, they both doing what they want to do.
This shit gray area than a motherfucker.
It ain't no
man.
gray area, nigga.
Ain't no gray area. You just know a lot of
They
whores.
say
You
you're not a
realize
whore
it.
if you give back to the community.
You're a generous whore.
You ain't sucking dick behind the building and
You're
then
a-
go hand out a turkey.
Whores only do buyouts, no mergers, nigga. Wow. That's a whore, nigga.
You're a semi-moral whore.
You said a semi-moral
He's
whore.
describing wholesome whores.
Real talk.
But is that a whole philosophy to say don't give a nigga nothing unless you get something?
I had a female comic.
No, that's moms that be raising their daughters like that. Man.
I had a female comic who everybody at this table knows and respects, and she said once you get a pussy away, you got nothing. So that's a game playing bitch. That bitch is a pimp.
Straight
she
up.
likes to pimp motherfuckers. And you know what I'm saying? It's like nobody would ever call her a pimp because she smiles and she's nice.
So women
But I'm
can
like-
be pimps other than being whores.
Fuck yeah, a woman
women
can pimp.
their pussies.
Right. Right.
Some women pimp the hope of pussy, but will fuck one or two guys and hide their whorism.
Yeah.
That's called a Decepticon. Think people don't know. It's women who think that the guy that they fuck have loyalty to them
Right.
and ain't gonna tell nobody.
Keeping
But
their
the
numbers low in
dude,
the
he'll
street.
leave. Who that bitch, dog? My dick stay in that bitch mouth. Woo, woo, woo. And you be like, I know she don't know you saying all that. There's no way. I know she don't know.
Any woman-
that you put her out there like that.
Any woman that expects more from a man than she could do for herself is a whore.
What?
More from a man than she could do for herself.
I don't know if that's the definition of
That's
whore.
too much,
Craig.
'cause
That's deep. A woman like that, that's a Decepticon. That's a never been independent bitch.
Right.
Or a woman who wants more than she's willing to give.
Exactly. I like that.
Right.
Nah, but there's
they're
a
on
problem
kind
with
of
that. The problem
prohibition.
is when they've been instilled all this self-worth, or they're like their dad has spoiled them, and they expect a certain amount of being treated before giving up anything. There's a difference. To me, a whore is somebody who is literally fucking for bread.
No, I see
Nigga,
what
what's
you
the
mean.
difference between fucking for bread and a bitch that only fucks niggas who have an education? What's
And
the difference?
bread.
And bread. What's the difference?
There's a
A lot
difference
of niggas with
because
education ain't got no bread.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
but that's what I was just about to say.
But the reason women want niggas with education because they think they have
Because
more
they
likely.
think education leads to bread.
Right.
No,
that's what I'm
bitches
saying. But who
want-
taught them that?
Bitches want whoever is successful. I grew up in an era where motherfuckers was getting money on the street, and some of these motherfuckers was killers. They had all the bad bitches,
Yeah.
and them bitches know they was killers.
Knew it.
Know they was some immoral motherfuckers. They don't give a fuck. He got that paper.
Right.
That paper changed everything
Yeah,
with
that too.
Right.
with 80% of women.
Bro,
that paper, that bitch will fuck you.
I just saw a
Remember
video.
I'm
Sugar
glad
Hill?
you said
She was like,
80%.
"You a dope dealer," but later on, that bitch was like, "Oh."
So expectations is really just a fancy word for give me.
Yes.
How about that, Zoe?
Right?
I can look this world, I can look this country in the eye and let you know the reason God ain't made me a millionaire is because He know I would destroy bitches. I would destroy bitches.
Who's not a millionaire?
I'm saying God ain't made me a millionaire like that.
The only reason you're
I
not
ain't got $1
millionaire
million
is because-
on deck.
That's because you keep renting
Like-
everything. They give you buy something. Your landlord is a millionaire. You fucking crazy. Nigga, you're not touching $1 million?
Hey, a nigga
Shit. We got to sit down and talk. If you aren't holding $1 million, we
Let me
need to
tell you-
discuss
let me tell you
stupid
this.
as hell.
Let me
We
tell
out
you
here
what,
buying
man.
Jedi clothes every week.
Funny. That's funny. That's real. But let me tell you this.
You're not a
I'm
millionaire.
a target.
I quit. If you don't
I'm
got
a
$1 million,
target.
I'm out.
That's why I don't do shit. I'm a
There's gotta be
target.
a way to. There's got to be a way to keep some of that shit home. Corey.
No.
They got 36 months to go on the sea, dude, man. Leave me alone.
I never
That
understood.
nigga on the lease on the.
I never understood why people who got money act the way they act.
Yeah.
But now I get it because when you a target, if I'm standing next to a bitch who got tripped, they gonna say Corey was in a way. That's why she tripped me.
Because you in the light. So you step up
Ever
off that
since
light.
I got into the light, I've been in denial for the longest. I've been in denial for the longest. I didn't know it was like this, but I'm a target.
Right.
When I'm out, that's why you see me out standing around
How do you
with
not know
niggas
this
that I
for the
feel like.
longest? Really?
I didn't realize that, D. I don't
No, because he's
think
never
like
he's
that.
never seen a room change when he walk in it. He just walk in.
I
You don't know what you do to the people. You just you. You live in you.
I might have to start having security with me. Somebody to
'cause
get
you got that
motherfuckers up off me.
You out there riding around this nigga. You gonna have to get a gang of security.
That little motherfucker might come back. Corey touched my leg.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
The nigga I gave a ride
That's
to.
why you gave him a ride.
Cause I
You can't control. Is that nigga word versus?
right. I don't. I never
Now he
thought
didn't
like
really touch
that.
his leg and set it on the show the next day to negate it.
Y'all motherfuckers.
I don't even know if I
dumb.
said this on air before.
Here
I
we
think
go.
the reason rich niggas don't respect money is because it basically take them away from their community. You're not a regular guy no more.
Right. Everybody look at you as you can do something.
You the target. You the motherfucker, man.
First of all, they blame
I didn't
you.
know that people can. I didn't know that people can say you did something to them, and then motherfuckers start looking to try to take property, vehicles, all that shit from you. I didn't know that's how the world
Right, 'cause you
worked.
have to have it first. So when you
Right.
didn't have it, you didn't.
So
take
all of
it.
a sudden, lawyers are able to get money from you. Shit you never thought. I gotta get this motherfucker $5,000-$10,000 just to start
to defend your
to
shit.
defend me. Really, I'm telling you the truth, man. I ain't scared to say it, man. I like street justice better.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers take care
Well,
of that
that's why
shit.
you. That's why you got to keep.
Fuck that nigga.
But that's why you got to keep street stuff around you, no matter how.
Yeah,
high you
that's
climb,
necessary.
You got to still keep your people around.
You gotta have motherfuckers who can fix shit, and it ain't even nothing else to be said.
And hopefully you're a
And you don't gotta
respectful
hear about
dude
it
in the
again, and it ain't
community-
coming back
in
to
the-
you.
in that community, because then you have people looking out for you because of just loyalty, not because of pay.
If I
'Cause
had
they
a
will take
house,
bullet for you
if I had a
you.
house, and somebody was able to take that house because of something that happened between me and them, I ain't no way in the world I'll burn that motherfucker down.
Straight up.
I'll burn that motherfucker down.
Insurance.
Whatever the fuck. But no, insurance they can say, well, the check for that.
Split that.
Right, we got rights to that.
You just saying
That's
you'll
why-
destroy it before you share it, before
I
they
ain't
get a
finna
piece
get no
of it.
motherfucking shit that I done motherfucking bust my ass for and put that on motherfucking you could print it, whatever. Motherfucker, I'm out here, nigga.
Even if it was your responsibility, like you owned it, you
But
owned
see,
up to,
I'm-
you created that whole.
I'm a
thing.
man. If I do dirt, I'ma stand on my dirt. I ain't scared of no motherfucking courthouse, no motherfucking whatever. If I do dirt, I'ma stand on it. This is what I did, goddammit.
Right.
Now what?
So you
But
in
I'm
court.
just
Your
saying-
Honor, I'm guilty.
No.
Yeah, I did it.
Ah.
No. You saw Samuel Jackson in that movie? You damn right they deserve to die. I hope they burn in hell.
Yeah.
That's me, nigga.
Okay.
Mississippi burning.
Okay, so here's something.
No, it was A Time to Kill.
Yeah.
That was
Time
the
to
name of that
Kill.
movie.
Here's something that's kind of related, but not on the same thing. But I saw this. I saw this story where there's a rapper named NBA YoungBoy,
Oh, yeah.
and he like exactly. But he's
Yeah.
NBA YoungBoy, and him and his girl like
Suplexed her.
he's
God.
he's had his chick with him in all stages of his career so far. And there's a video that came out of her saying, "I don't know why y'all tripping. It's not like we was really fighting. We was play fighting, right?"
Shoot.
Breakfast Club and a few other people put it out. He literally is like picked her up like he
he
slammed her like that
suplexed her.
dude that
Yeah,
you
it looked like
killed
that.
on your
That you
Instagram.
said
That's
was
alive.
dead.
Yeah.
Yep. He did a girl. His girl.
Slammed her like that. She was
dead, huh?
knocked out for like 5-6 seconds. Got like he beat her ass, dragged her all through the hotel, pulling her back to the hotel room and stuff like. And I think that when stuff like that happens and the story's changing and the girl's doing it herself, it's because of that money. Do you guys
don't
feel the
wanna
same?
lose it, right? Instead of saying,
Well,
yeah.
they have written laws now where they can take your livelihood. You saw what happened to the brother who was the running back for the Baltimore.
Ray Rice. That's what I was thinking.
They basically, he was trialed and convicted, and because he had money to afford lawyers, his conviction wasn't bad like people want it to be. So the court of public opinion tried him again,
Yeah.
and he lost everything.
Yeah.
Literally everything.
Once they saw
I'm
the
just
video.
saying, it's like, but Ray Rice, if you ask me, him and his woman got into a fight. Him and his woman supposed to work it out. Because if you're an intelligent woman, you're not going to be around no motherfucker that's going to slam you
Right.
when y'all get into it.
Yeah, 'cause she looked dumb in her video. I don't know why y'all tripping. And they showed the slam. Like, bitch, it's obvious.
Something wrong with that
Your
girl.
ass is
Yeah.
sick.
Something
But
wrong
that-
with that girl.
But that's the agreement they got with each other. Shit, it
Right.
ain't nobody business.
You ain't got no business.
No
if I
business,
see,
but it's on
if I
to-
see your wife
you're
out
making it
with
a
another nigga, it's really not my job to go tell you I saw your wife out with another
That
nigga.
depends on our relationship.
Nah, it's not
If
my
we
job.
was,
to
I
do
need
that.
you to say, I need you, hey, Nate, nigga,
I'd
your
agree
wife.
with that. If we tight.
If I
we
don't
in the
know
same
you,
circle.
and if we distant,
Especially
that
if
ain't
you're
my
sleeping
business.
with her, and what if they're not protecting themselves, or you guys got children or something involved?
I'm not
Oh,
worried
man,
about none of that
there's
shit. I just want my
different-
nigga to know he got
there's
some
different
disloyalty very, very close to him.
Nah, see, I got a homie, and I ain't got to tell him nothing about his bitch because he know who his bitch is. If you got dumb friends, you got dumb friends, but it ain't your job to destroy their union because they might work through that. I done seen people, bitch, your husband just ate my pussy. Then they get back together and hate that bitch.
Together.
They get
Right.
back together.
That-
They,
and then
you
there's
ain't got
that
no
part.
business in their business like that. That let them grow. They gonna make mistakes together. They gonna fuck up. Mm-hmm. I got that paper, nigga. I can fuck your bitch. Most of these niggas out here, your bitch starving. I'm just saying.
She won't shit.
I don't think y'all should break up over that because I don't want the
Bitch
bitch.
on the soup line, nigga.
Nah, I need my niggas to tell me, nigga, she's out there. We've seen her.
If you don't know, dog, something wrong with you. That's what I tell you.
You got to know. If
Like if you'll be like, Corey, you heard, you saw her out here with that nigga. I'll be like, nigga, you don't know.
Nobody. Listen,
I'll be like,
there's
nigga,
some
you
people
don't
who
know,
have an
nigga.
idea. You have an inkling. You got a spidey sense tingling.
That's
There's
God.
other people
nigga.
that are completely blindsided. They just came home from work and saw the love of their life getting the shit fucked out of them by a nigga like Corey. And it's like, yeah, I'm fucking your
If
bitch.
any-
You can't say them people, Nate.
Right, you can't. If anything, Nate, if you
That nigga heads up, nigga.
if you felt like doing something instead of doing it going
Yeah.
that far
Yeah.
in that moment, you can check her even with just your look. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to go get involved with their relationship, but
Is she
just the
gonna
fact that you
know?
let them know, hell yeah, people
Like,
get
the
that
way
vibe.
This
Huh.
nigga looked at me.
Look how he looking
saw
at
me.
me.
If
But
you don't know
you don't
your,
have to go back and say anything. I'm just saying you
Right.
can let that person.
if you don't know
like,
your
wow,
wife
okay.
pussy in the streets, you can't be saved. You can't be saved. You ain't got the on. You don't have it,
And they
nigga.
most likely know, and they do most.
You can't.
likely
But I'm
know.
just saying, we don't
You're
have. We
John.
don't. How do we know if your wife is out there? You don't know.
Believe me,
You don't know.
not know.
Every time you're telling me 100% of the time when somebody's been there's infidelity in their marriage that the man
That
knew.
people know.
You and
Fuck
no.
out of here. We even talk about women's intuition being stronger than ours.
Well, who told you that? That's a lie.
It can't be 100.
Yeah.
It just can't be 100.
It's just that you guys.
Whoever told you that, they bamboozled
It's
you.
just
That's
that
what
you
they
guys
say.
are too sloppy.
Dumb
that's
people
all.
are dumb. Smart people are smart. Only thing I don't know is the details, but I know who my bitch is.
Those who know don't say it.
Ain't
those
no
who say
nigga
don't
tell
know.
me nothing about my bitch. I know who she is. Nigga, you ain't surprised me. When I met her, she had a nigga. We used to get that nigga. What? This is the game.
You're clearly different.
People show
Oh,
you.
nigga, how is that different, nigga?
People
You're
show you who
different
they
too,
are.
Nigga, I'm not gonna talk to two different niggas and act like y'all normal.
They're
Nigga,
just- and
you.
they're
First of all,
extreme.
y'all
And
don't
they're
trust a
doing-
bitch no matter what.
And
she
they are
do.
super
Not at all.
extreme.
But it ain't about trust. It's about acceptance.
Did he say we what? I missed it. I missed it.
Oh, that's good.
I missed what you
Nah, it is-
said.
it
nigga.
is-
No,
trust.
that's good.
It-
That is real.
It's
good.
not about trust, it's
Say
about
more.
acceptance.
Say more.
Who am I to trust?
No, that was big.
Yeah, I mean, you
Who
know,
do you know that's 100, Nate? Who you know that you could be like, I trust this motherfucker?
There's about 3 people.
Well, you got a lot
your
of
mom, your
motherfuckers.
dad.
No, you know what? Outside of family, outside of
Okay.
close, the Jackson
Family ain't shit.
But why would you do that to them? Why
Family
would,
approach you so
Why would I do
motherfucking
what?
fast.
why would you put that pressure on somebody and trust them like that? It ain't even about trust, man. That's too much.
Acceptance. Say more.
You know, when you deal with people that ain't you, what you're really doing is saying, I'm willing to accept you.
As you are.
The only requirements on
Yes.
anything should be a self.
Right. Because trust is connected to the expectation
Yes.
you put on the person.
Right.
The expectation, when not reached, leads to disappointment in the person.
Yes.
Trust is faulty. Acceptance is the road.
All day
I
long.
like that.
No, all you're doing is saying, ain't nobody gonna do right by me, so I don't expect
No.
nobody to do right
That's
by me.
not. No. What he's
Say-
saying is.
Wait, let him say that again. I be trying to take in Nate, what he said. I don't want to miss it. Say that again,
Zoe
Nate.
is saying, ain't nobody gonna do right by me, so I'm not gonna expect anyone to do right by me. I'm gonna accept that they have flaws and they cannot be trusted. Therefore, trust is
But trust don't
futile.
exist, nigga. So
You,
false
nigga, you
state of
sound like
mind.
a letdown ass nigga.
No.
Trust,
No, I'm not.
Trust is an idea.
You sound like one of
No.
them bitches that be like, he gon' cheat on me.
Nah, not at all.
Trust is an idea.
Yes.
It's an idea. It's a concept.
Yeah.
People are always changing and are always in flux.
Okay.
What I agreed to 5 years ago, I may grow out of that agreement.
Yeah, but-
and I might not let you know about
No,
it.
but my
Right.
trust,
Yeah, you might not even know that you're changing.
I don't have
Right.
a conditional trust that's based on the time at which it happens. The trust I have with the short list that I'm saying, we're in constant communications where I know that adaptation has happened over the
So
years.
when you are confronted with the adaptation in the person,
Yeah.
you then have to accept who they are now.
Right.
A whore is more trustworthy. Excuse me. A prostitute
Okay.
is more trustworthy than a church bitch.
All day long.
A prostitute will talk to you honestly. A church bitch is gonna jump up and down and shout and
You know
act
what?
like you did something to her after she sucked your dick.
Right.
So you're saying a scorpion is a scorpion, and I trust it to be a scorpion.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with emotions or feelings, man. It ain't like you when you say you trust somebody, you're framing them in a circle, and you're saying
What circle?
the trust circle. And if they step outside of that circle, I no longer trust you. You broke my trust.
Because typically,
Okay, and that's fine. I can live with a code of honor, nigga. You don't
That's
deserve
not
my
honor.
trust.
Honor, but no, that's not honor.
I don't give it to. I don't trust everybody. Nigga. I'm
That's
not out
not-
here just hey, I trust. No,
But Nate,
this shit is serious as a
men-
motherfucker. I got some
most
frat
men-
brothers I trust. I got family I trust, and I got some best friends I trust.
what fraternity was you in?
I'm a Q, not was, nigga. I'm actively a motherfucking Omega man.
Niggas always talk about the glory with that cute shit, but I done seen some of them parties that was moist in the motherfucker.
They got a country ass video out, but we have already handled that.
Niggas
within
be
the
like,
organization. Care of that? We handled that within the organization.
Them niggas be like, cue the ass up, nigga.
Niggas got put the fuck out. Chew their ass up.
No,
Is that what it is?
Put that ass on my face.
Not us, nigga. Relax. You talking about alphas?
No. I don't
God
think
damn.
I've never seen nothing like that in you. I know you a man.
You haven't seen no Qs eating ass and barking and shit.
No, they were just crawling around. What was that?
Show me.
What was the one with
You
the-
show me the video of a Q eating another nigga ass,
no.
barking. Nigga, I will find said nigga and put hands on my goddamn self. You got me fucked up,
I
nigga.
respect that, nigga.
You fucking crazy?
I ain't never met no whole ass
No,
Q.
Omega nigga eating the. I'll throw up.
I could see Nate. Nate running into me. This nigga ate ass.
Hell yeah.
And I could see the big Q chief be like, "Well, look, Nate. Everybody
The
doesn't
Q
have
chief, nigga, what do you
the
think
same
we are?
idea."
The Q chief, nigga. The Q chief. What are we wearing that kind of shit? The Q chief. The Q chief, nigga. This nigga got hella feathers on,
And they
nigga.
put it's raining Nates.
Yeah, nigga.
Some motherfuckers say prostitutes are most
I don't give a
honest
fuck what they say.
because
That
of
is-
commerce laws. I didn't see the name. That's funny.
That ain't the shit we on.
Nate, you amaze me, brother.
Nigga, that ain't the
'cause
shit we on.
in
nigga.
my opinion, you be naive on some shit. I be like, what the fuck, Nate? You don't know this shit? Nate, you still don't know the hoes ain't shit?
Man,
I mean, no, not hoes.
No.
Bitches ain't shit.
Right.
Bitches will tell you any motherfucking thing. When you find a woman who is 100, do not get rid of that motherfucker.
hell no.
Do not get rid of her because it's rare.
How old are you?
Very
Nate?
rare. 34.
Yeah,
Young
you're still
Steve.
young. Very young.
I'm not. No, listen.
No,
Hold
you're
on.
not.
No.
you're not wet.
I'm not a motherfucking Disney movie believing in love type of shit here. Now I know some bitches ain't shit and some horses is whores.
No, but it does.
No,
But,
yeah.
if I put trust in a motherfucker, and I'm not talking about just a woman, like I got family and close friends, you can trust. Acceptance is all you're saying is these people aren't worth my trust, and I just accept that.
You just
What
Hey,
happens-
Nate. Let me
got-
ask you a question. If a girl say, Nate, I love you, I want to be with you, and I never lie to you
Such a
about
setup.
nothing. The only thing is, I got to fuck niggas randomly.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Can you have a relationship like that?
No.
I feel
Because he
you.
don't want to.
That's
but
look,
you do have a
that's
choice.
real.
but that's crazy though because from your definition you could trust her because she was real.
That's some
No,
real
no,
shit,
no,
ain't
no,
it?
no, no. I
It
didn't
was
say
real.
No,
He
that
didn't say
I didn't say I
he
could
don't
trust
want it.
her.
He
No,
said
but
he
you
don't
can
want
though
it.
because
No.
she just kept it 100 to
No,
a
no, no.
fault.
I say Nate trusted
No.
Jesus.
I can.
Nigga he ain't never met.
I'm fond. I like when somebody keep it 100 and tell the truth. I can be fond of that. Trusting
But
them
you don't want that.
with me and in my best interest and their interest, that's an entirely different thing.
But-
Nate, didn't you grow up in a household with two parents?
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people out here, I want y'all to understand. Nate didn't grow up with a
being let
family.
down consistently and being
No,
like,
no, no,
you just
I
have to
got-
accept that it's not gonna be good. You niggas are talking
What are
like
you
orphans
talk-
and shit.
what are you talking
You're
about
talking
let
like
down?
a dirty baby, nigga.
My parents-
Somebody loves me enough that I can trust them with my life.
Nate grew up with a
Fuck outta
Nate
here.
grew up with a pond in his
Dirty
backyard.
baby.
Hey,
That's
nigga,
what I'm talking like you've never been.
serious.
you
My
were-
parents been
nobody
together 40
kissed you.
years,
They
nigga.
didn't pick you up and love you,
I
nigga.
love the
My
dirty
parents
baby.
been together
He
40
said-
years.
He said, nigga sound all unloved and shit. A
dirty baby, nigga.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
You should be able to trust your people enough, nigga.
Why do you gotta
Fuck
trust
you
them,
mean?
though? I don't get that.
Okay, who is your what's the shit called? Like if you are unable to.
Have you ever disconstructed that belief system that you were given when it comes
That's
to
what
love?
I wanted to say right there, Nate. Do you realize your circumstances are rare?
That's great.
You have been
But
cast
it's
into a
beautiful.
world of cutthroat motherfuckers.
Yes.
This is the Shark Tank out here in L.A.
Yes.
Do you know what the Shark Tank is? Everybody get ate in the Shark Tank except the shark.
Nigga, and it makes you callous and it makes you change.
No, I ain't.
So
We ain't
let me ask you
callous.
this.
I'm callous. Listen,
let me
old
ask you a
Nate and
question.
new Nate are two different niggas. I look at old me like, man, get your green ass. Like, it's different.
Nate, can I
It's
ask this
different.
question?
But that's different than the people that I trust. Trust ain't none of them here.
So, can I ask you a question?
That nigga stupid.
I can't believe you don't trust no one on earth, nigga, at all.
You don't have
You
to.
didn't say that.
I didn't
So-
say you can't survive without trust. I said you don't. Not
So-
your dad, not your mama, not your siblings.
No, my responsibility is to love the people that are close to me.
Not trust them?
What that
Acceptance
motherfucker said on Gladiator, who am I to trust?
Right.
So
But
let
see,
me-
I don't think
can I
people
ask-
get that question.
Right.
Who am I to trust?
I'm not
me
deserving
ask you-
of that.
Definitely not the dirty baby.
I want to
dirty
ask
baby.
that dirty baby was great. Do you agree or
love
disagree?
Yeah, that was funny.
Is real
34-year-old virgin.
real is rare?
Yes.
So for the most part, most people are sending you a projection of who they want you to be,
Yeah,
or
the representative.
a representative who they want you to think they are.
Wolves, sheep's clothing.
And a lot of times, especially in intimate relationships, most people have a set of expectations for that representative.
Right.
So
Yeah.
how can you trust a person who is projecting an ideal self? And you've already told me most people, or rare is real, or real is rare.
Very.
So if that's the case, it's not that my man Craig is being, I
Dirty-
guess
dirty
negative or whatever, or bitter or whatever. What he's basically
dirty
saying
baby
is,
syndrome.
in general, probably, what would you say? 90% of the people you meet are not real, are not authentic?
Okay.
Would
I
you-
agree
would-
with
would-
you,
would-
but
would
I'm
we
trying to
give
figure
that-
out where you're going with it because I don't trust everybody. I haven't
Okay,
placed
Nate,
somebody
let me
trust
show
in
you. Let me show you about the
Recklessly.
funky bitch you around. I don't know who she is, but I'm just saying. I want you to take your phone and unlock it and leave it with the bitch for a day.
Okay.
That bitch gonna show you who she is.
Well, okay.
Have you done that?
No, fuck no.
what I'm
Here's the thing. I didn't. Yeah, fuck no. The person, but the people I trust are not.
You wouldn't
It's
care
not
if
my
they did
no.
that.
It's not my gal. It's not a chick I'm dating. Like
You
this
don't
is
have
family,
anything
close
special
ass
like
friends. I have not put my trust.
I want you
in
to
a chick
leave.
like that.
I want you to leave
You got all these little tests. On your
$500 with your family you love.
I've done
Put
that.
shit
I've
on
done
the
that.
table.
I've done that.
You know, I just thought about
I've done that. I've had $20,000 cash in a cash box around the people who I trust, and I got every single penny back when I came to get
Who
it
was
3
the
months
people
later.
you trust?
I'm talking about mom, dad, sister, best friend.
Okay. I believe that you can live in a house where people don't steal from each other.
Of course
I
you
believe
can.
you can
Yeah,
have
you
that.
can.
But I'm talking about
Trust my kids.
who have you met on this outside world
Yeah.
that you can fuck with like that?
I got two of my best friends aren't family. Weren't raised in the house I was raised in, and I trust them the same way.
Who's these imaginary motherfuckers?
Nigga, it's not. Imagine Kenyatta Banks, my nigga live in Phoenix, and my boy Dante Leach. I trust these niggas.
And these are two of your best friends.
Yeah.
How many best friends do you have?
3. I don't trust that last one like I do these first 2, nigga. I seen the content of that nigga's character. I gotta watch that nigga. I gotta watch that nigga.
I want to let Deontay and whoever the other nigga said. He said it's a lot of pressure on you not to do wrong by Nate because he trusts you. You can break his soul if you fuck up. If you cross Nate, he'll be like, "Oh, not you, Deontay." Oh.
So I had a situation where one of my best friends was a lying, thieving, snaking, wanting to be me ass nigga, and that nigga ruined a smooth, probably $80,000 worth of revenue. And my trust level, that jaded me a lot. That made me say, you know what? Okay. But I also seen other people who've had my back and I've had theirs, and it's been consistent with no dip in the game to where I'm like, you can't treat everybody with the same pain. You don't use your trust with no motherfucking sword, nigga. That's a scalpel type situation. You got to look at that very close.
In most situations, trust is
You
conditional.
got people you trust more than others,
It's earned,
right?
though. Yeah, you
You got people
But
you
it's-
trust more, not full trust, but you trust them more than others.
You know,
like a
but
business
but
manager.
It's conditional in most
You got to give them
situations.
a little. there's a little trust there.
Well put.
Yeah.
It's conditional.
In most situations,
Exactly.
trust is conditional. Loyalty is
Who do
conditional.
you trust
All that shit
And
is
time.
where you could be like,
Nigga, people eat people when they get hungry enough, nigga.
I already
about
said
that?
that. You
Donner
guys missed
party.
that show too. You missed that.
None
show
of them
too.
trusted
D
each
would
other.
eat.
I would definitely eat Nate's. I love that arm. That forearm. Is
You know what though?
She
I
said,
pull that little pee plug out.
Oh.
Beat the shit out you, D. Fuck that. We gonna live.
like, fuck that piss, let's get it.
Wash it down with some iced tea.
Yes.
with
all
some
right.
ice.
Somebody say Nate trusts Bill Cosby smoothies. Lions for lambs.
Bill Cosby
Stupid.
smoothies, nigga.
Nate make $2 million a year like Aries.
Do you trust differently? It's conditional.
It's conditional.
It ain't
I'ma give you
conditional
an
with
example.
me.
I'll give you
I
an-
know who the fuck you are, and I trust my instinct.
Yeah.
That's what I trust. And
Right.
if I lose with my instincts,
Then that's on me.
okay.
That's on you.
Okay, but I watch motherfuckers when they talk, walk, sneeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I'm astute, nigga. I'm not blind. This is years and years of fucking with them.
Right.
This
Somebody say
shit is
Nate trusts
based.
foxhole
This shit is,
comedians.
look, all the shit they talking about in here, these niggas is also dirty baby ass niggas. If you can't trust
Dirty
nobody
baby.
on earth, nigga,
Baby.
they got
They say
nigga, they got.
Miss Lip say Nate got hugs every day.
I did, nigga, for sure.
Hey, you need to make
What
a
is
Dirty
that-
Babies
listen,
t-shirt.
with
What is
that.
this shit called when, like, say you get hit in a car accident and you can't speak, you
Corey
can't talk
Trust
on your
Flame.
own
Fuck
behalf.
you, IDGF.
What is it called? That person you put down.
Who?
That's your beneficiary.
Everybody has one.
Or you give
The
somebody
person who's-
power of attorney and all of that.
Power of
Speak for-
attorney.
Yeah.
Who y'all don't have that? You don't trust nobody.
Or have you ever been one?
I know who's in control of my last breath, nigga. The person who can say take him off life support.
Exactly.
Thelma Jackson.
Who is that?
That's my mama.
I can understand that. Yo, mama, Nate.
Not
like I
my
said,
dad.
But
My dad
that's-
be like, snatch that nigga off. Give me the money. We
Nate
got shit to buy.
trusts R. Kelly with his daughter.
That's funny. I don't have no
So
kids.
doesn't trust his barber.
He shouldn't. That nigga has abandoned his faith in him. He sat down like, give me that number 7, and he got the number 0.
Give me a grenade cut.
He said, "Give me the grenade." Let me get that Ray Caruth with the goatee on.
Why are these niggas so lost? Nate still believes in Santa Claus? How does that equate to I fuck with my mom and trust her?
But I think what they see.
Zohad don't trust.
This
Freeze
cannot
hand.
be an entire show and goddamn thing full of just niggas raised by wolves, nigga.
But there's no emotion in this, though. I think that's what they see that you don't see. Like, when I say I don't trust this motherfucker, it don't have nothing to do with, like, it's not emotional. It's just
Everybody who told me that I got trust issues crossed me.
right, straight up.
I used to have this manager nigga.
Nate believes in
His
Trump.
name was Nate Smith. This motherfucker used to always
People
talk about
him really good. Now.
That's the nigga up under Kevin. And I can't believe Kevin fuck with this nigga.
Niggas
'cause
used
I
to
saw
call
him cross Kevin.
Niggas used to call me up and just start cussing and shit because they dialed the wrong
Nate
Nate.
Nate fucked up his relationship with me over $2,500.
Really?
But I knew he
It
had
happened.
Starback.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I said, man, this promoter was like, I gave you that money. I was like, what money? I was like, you gave that money to Nate. And I wish he would lie because it's the truth.
Yeah.
Nate Smith, motherfuckers.
You definitely got to earn their
That nigga got like
trust.
3 chapters in Kevin's book, man. He of being a good dude, having his back and putting faith in him when the industry had already thrown him to the wayside.
Kevin love him to a fault, but he a crook motherfucker, and everybody who know him know he a crook.
It sounds like Kevin has accepted him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has.
Back to that point.
He
Yeah.
has. But didn't I say, man, Nate, Kevin to get that nigga a house. Nate sold the house.
There's great examples.
Yeah.
There's great examples of people who are wary of their surroundings enough to not
I
trust
smoked
somebody.
the house, Kevin.
Now, do I think that you may?
But I love you, nigga.
Right.
You may have a.
I'm a crackhead. I like getting high. That's what he said.
I'm sick, man.
right.
This is what I'm saying. When I said you call a scorpion a scorpion, nigga, you saying he's clearly a crackhead. He gonna do crackhead shit. So accept that he is and move that way. Versus accepting that he's not a crackhead doesn't have to deal with these
I just
emotions.
accept what he
What I'm
is.
saying is most people trust their expectations
Okay.
that they placed on a person.
And your expectations
They
are
trust-
low,
No,
so
I'm just
therefore
saying.
you can't be let down.
No, I'm just saying. Most people trust the expectations they put on people. I trust that you're going to live up to these rules
Right.
or this framework that I see you
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
I like what you said, Nate. You said your
Framework.
expectations are low, so you can't be let down. I like that.
That's what it is.
My expectations are very low of people when they walk up to me and say, "Hey," I'll be like, "What the fuck you want?" That's like my mind is like,
I'm like that
"What
with
the fuck you
I'm
want?"
like that with white people. I'm like, what? Like a white man?
And then they gotta earn it. And then they gotta earn it.
Yeah,
Might be
furthermore,
time.
Furthermore, I'll give you this.
Right?
It's not some construct I build in my own mind that holds somebody to these levels of expectation. No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. What I'm doing is simply comparing you to the other people that I actually trust.
said
That is the
they
template.
trust a TLC contract. Lions and Lambs, you a stupid motherfucker, dog.
So if you don't move and I can't honor your presence in my life the same way as the people who I already do trust, then you're untrustworthy. That's the bar. The bar of trust.
Wait, I missed it. Say
So
that
they
one
have
more
to
time.
fit into a template of people who've already proven
You're
themselves.
not allowing them to
I don't know
be
about fit into a
themselves.
template, but if you
Well, if they're the example, they're the template.
Some of the greatest actors are not on film.
fuck.
what the
Straight
fuck,
up.
Corey?
Some of the greatest actors are not on film. I
literally
got
just
homies
grabbed
out
a
here.
refrigerator magnet.
I know niggas who done made money pimping. I know niggas who done made money preaching.
Oh, okay.
These motherfuckers,
Yeah.
Holding the
you know,
vocal
they
shit.
got followings that will.
It says Nate
I
Trust.
love it.
Nate Trust poetess.
Hey, Nate, that's why game exists.
They're wild as fuck up there.
That's
Nate
why
trust poetess. Who said that? Difference 89. You stupid.
That's why game exists, man. People understand the existence of
Yeah,
trust.
to manipulate that trust and
Right,
take advantage of it.
right,
But
right.
the people I trust ain't on that on game.
But what I'm saying,
Now I
Proud
now-
Boys trusted Eddie Long.
Now I do.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna give you the solo.
But I'll say this though. Circumstances can change the amount of trustworthiness in a person. Does that make sense?
yes.
Okay, so understand that I'm not that green that I don't understand that if I say I keep rising, Corey's over here fucking an imaginary man.
This is a choir boy.
That's wild as fuck.
This is
At
a
least
choir
be
boy at
nigga
Eddie
doing
Long
the
church.
fucking, Corey. This is Corey taking a dick, guys. Let's take a look at Corey getting butt fucked by Eddie Long. I'm saying there's different circumstances that I've seen.
Zoe trusts his elbows over his fist. They talk about that fight.
Oh shit, yeah, that nigga hit him. I'm saying
Nate needs
I
acceptance.
accept it, Nate.
conditions can change. Conditions can change. Somebody can go
Eat
do
'em up,
something.
Jones. It's
Somebody
hard out
can,
here
somebody
for a
can
sip.
really need some money. Somebody
That's
can
100.
their situation changes, and then it changes a lot of stuff. The trust can then become the conditions have changed.
Look,
That makes sense.
I can't
Yeah.
trust you if I'm not around you.
It's all good
So
till somebody hit the
those
lotto.
who happen to be around me, they get the opportunity for me to earn their trust.
Right, right.
But
And vice
if I
versa.
don't know you just on GP, we don't live in Wakanda, nigga. This is pill popping ass America. You're gonna get me if I fucking show weakness. That's America.
Right.
And if you ain't living like that, motherfucker, your guard down.
Right.
Well, I hate to admit it, or at least say it this way, but Corey, I don't want shit from you. I'm not looking to stab you in the back. I'm not looking for you to have a weak moment so I can be like, ha ha, Nate Jackson strikes again. Nigga, that's not the content of my character. I wasn't raised like that. That's not how I've gotten. I've seen it work.
Well, it's
There's
clear
different
that he
paths
trusts
that you can live
Yeah.
on.
because you're here.
He trusts me on the other side of you from a distance. I'm saying I don't.
I'm saying it's
I don't know how far
clear.
that trust goes.
But that's
All
not-
I'm saying is, and that's not game.
But that's not what he's saying. He said, "Why would you put that pressure on the motherfucker? Just allow them to be what they are."
I'm saying he don't gotta put no pressure on me. I don't want shit. I'm
But
not
this ain't-
looking to one up him.
But what I'm
But
saying,
the way you talk, I can't trust you.
Yes, that's
Who,
why
me?
you?
crazy as a motherfucker.
Why? You want because you expect me to accept that you gonna do some shit.
No, that's not what I'm saying. No, that's
I didn't know it
your
was
see.
that
See,
late.
you can't let the shit that you've experienced in the
They
past.
trust Flint water.
You can't let the shit you've experienced in the past manipulate your understanding of the new shit.
Ah.
I'm just on some shit that you ain't on yet.
You
And that's what it
can,
is.
You can't, but
Yeah,
people
I know.
do use that as
Maybe
a
I'm on some shit you ain't on
But
yet.
I don't. But from what I'm hearing, it don't sound like it.
It sounds like you need to trust.
Because it sounds like you're placing emotion into trusting people. There's no emotion in this conversation.
How
this
is that
all
possible?
This is all logic.
I'm being logical,
No, you're not.
And there's emotion there.
You're not being logical because
You have logical emotion.
Nigga,
My
you-
emotion is coming in when
because-
I'm like,
But
there's a
what was that shit that Bobby said?
There's a-
this
there's
is
a
something
contrasting
fact.
opinion.
What did he say?
What?
I don't remember,
He
but
said, this is my opinional fact. We was
Opinion fact. What is
He said something like
If you
that.
say-
no, my factual opinion.
Yeah,
That's
there
what he
you
said.
go.
If you say, listen, this is what I'm saying, the real shit.
Yeah.
If you're saying that I need to live my life in a way where I accept that you are not trustworthy,
Well, who said
then
that?
why would I trust you up top?
Because you're.
This has to be a concept that you can
wait,
even
wait.
No,
Hey, Nate.
Nate,
circular.
you
I mean,
didn't-
Craig.
That's circular.
Watch this. This that OG talking right here.
But that's what
Because
I'm
y'all
saying. Painting a
motherfuckers,
circle.
y'all around the same age.
Yeah.
Right.
Watch this OG shit. Nate,
Yeah.
this world is gonna show you everything you need to see.
To not trust no more.
Don't act like you don't see it. That's all I'm saying. It ain't got. I ain't even got to use the word trust in there. People are going to show you who they are.
Period.
If you act like you didn't see that, you
Yep.
gonna pay for that.
Yep.
And when you see people and accept people for who they really are,
Which is what?
as they are,
Which is what?
Just hold on a second. When you're able to see them for who they are, as they are,
Yeah.
you can navigate life better.
That's fine, but I want you to say what they are.
No.
I tell a motherfucker what they are or what I think
No,
of
what
them.
I'm saying is they reveal themselves to you
To be what?
by the way.
Finish
they
your sentence.
Well, damn,
They're not worth your trust
I think I
because-
was talking.
Yeah, no.
Oh, shit, don't throw the elbow.
I'm saying, yeah, you could, or throw it, nigga. I trust you. I accept that you might do it, nigga, because I seen you doing it on footage before. All I'm saying is this: if you're gonna label a thing,
He didn't ring the bell.
if you're gonna label a thing, finish your label. Accept that they are what they are, nigga. That they are what?
That they have
Whatever
good
they are.
game, because
Well, what
some
I've
people
been-
can have good game
Some people
and
yes.
just be like
Some
a
people can be
con.
manipulators.
Not the people I trust. Not in my inner circle. Not in the inner circle. Yeah,
We're not talking about the
and
inner
they could
circle.
cause me the most pain. And there's a risk associated with it.
Right.
But until you can believe in another person to have your back like that, you ain't really living and trusting and really letting love in or out of your life. You niggas
Really?
are callous. Absolutely.
How?
Well, I guess you'll just have to experience
What
it. You
is
have to
it?
meet
What
somebody
is
who
it?
has your back.
I don't know what callous
This shit is extremely rare. The people who I'm talking about is extremely rare.
What's callous?
Callous is where it's like you have a guard up, you have a
Yeah.
fence up. You're not letting everybody
no.
in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but why are you like that? Because
That's
they're in
his middle
denial as to
name.
why
That's-
they are.
that's Corey
You
Callous.
are this, well, you're not. So you are like this, and you are like this because you've seen
You
the
definitely
dirt
got a
of
fence
life.
up.
I didn't.
Yep.
You got a fence up. Your fence like that fence Trump trying to build.
Yeah, Zoe got
a real
from
fence
coast
up.
to coast.
But I'm
Why would I
Crazy.
not own it?
I'm observing behind
I
him.
got a fence up. I don't
I'm
fuck
observing.
with you niggas.
That's
Right.
He's saying it. So you have to earn it. He's got more of a guard up. So
I don't do
Because of what
nothing
he's seen.
to try to prey on my brother.
Right.
But I'm here to tell you, when I first meet you, goddammit, you don't have to explain who you are. I'm going to watch you.
Right.
and also it's MO. It's word on
I
the
definitely-
street. It's your
Man, I'm the
history.
same way. I'm not.
Right.
I'm telling you, I'm not just green. Where I'm like everybody. It's trustworthy
keep your
until
guard
they
up.
crash. The
Right.
fuck I look like? I'm not waiting for a man to get one up on me before I then judge him and his characters. No. There's a very small group of people. Out of all the humans on Earth, I got about 5 or 6 people that I trust. That's
think
not
that's
a lot.
a
Nigga,
lot.
there's a lot of people,
No, but
nigga.
he didn't say to
But
what degree.
why?
I could say I
But,
trust some people, but it's different degrees of trust. And trust with what?
Definitely. I
with
trust
your
one of
life,
my
trust
sisters
with
more
your
than I
money.
trust the other one. I fucking love both of them to death, but I trust one a little bit more than the other one.
I don't think trust trumps acceptance.
It
I
can't.
think they go hand in hand.
I think in order to say that you believe in just accepting the content of a person's character to be less than trustworthy and live your life in that way, you short yourself the ability to really
The definition
have
of
a
trust
relationship
is
that's strong.
fucking raw. All right, how about that?
Oh,
There's some
Lord.
trust.
You just
Trust.
align.
Have
You,
some
you
trust
just
to fuck
aligning.
raw.
You just aligning yourself with people who think like you, and you think it's trust.
That's not true. They don't.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
When
it
you
is.
and your
It's not.
woman wear the same
No, it's
size pants, that's trust.
My best friend Dante don't think exactly like me. We have difference of opinions all the time.
What you say?
Why do you
Frank?
think niggas who are Christians only hang with other Christians or Buddhists?
Here we go.
Because I don't mean.
I
don't mean,
get what you're saying.
It's because their brains are framed the same way.
Yeah, because they're living in the same discourse.
Right, so
but I don't operate like that. I fuck with you, and you're an atheist.
I'm not.
And a dirty baby.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody, babe.
Are you
Nobody
an
ever.
atheist?
Nobody
The nigga
ever.
just labeled me because he doesn't understand my frame of my
So
mind.
you're not an atheist?
Nah,
No.
not at all.
Okay, well then you're not atheist.
I just don't allow white
fucked up
people
what you did.
to control my
Ultimate
thoughts.
atheist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
let me
believe in
get it
that
out.
Jesus Christ bullshit at all.
Right.
Because I know who taught me that.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Now, anybody who don't mean I don't like you, but I'm just saying, I just don't like when people stand on some shit that's just straight
And he
imaginary.
believes in God, so that does not make him an atheist. An atheist does not
believe in God.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're not atheist, right?
So you're not atheist.
I don't believe in that
It's
bullshit
got-
we got.
It's got
told us.
something. It's got
I
something
don't
can be
fuck
labeled.
with no religion that comes out of Europe, nigga. Period.
Yeah,
How can you argue with that?
I can't.
And if a nigga hates me for that, fuck you.
Fuck 'em.
You know, straight up and down, man.
Fuck 'em.
Hashtag,
I never been in a church with white people praying to a black God. Never. But I can go to any place on
And we the original people.
Right. How you going to, but I can go into 500 churches this weekend and see a gang of niggas facing a white motherfucker.
Jesus is coming. He just taking his sweet time.
Trying to black Madonna. Yeah.
The Pope does it. He prays to
That's
the black
fine.
guy.
What's all that
turn
shit
it
got to
over
do with trust
Jesus.
and acceptance?
That problem that I had.
I know y'all want to take it, but where does that got to do with trust and acceptance?
I just said they go hand in hand.
They go hand in hand. But acceptance is better, man, because you get to experience people.
I hate to cut the
You get to
show
let
short
people
like
be
this
themselves, yeah.
because I know we could go, but this is real late.
Yeah.
This is late.
Is it?
3 hours.
I want to say to everybody who fuck with us on the motherfucking 100 side of the game, we thank you, my man.
This nigga said I'm offended. Nigga, no, I'm not.
Nate,
Nate is solid, nigga.
Solid.
Zoe Williams,
What up?
Craig Smith, right hand man,
Craig
Darlene Ortiz from
Darlene.
day one from Guy Black brought her over. Hey, here go Darlene.
Oh, Guy
See if
Black.
she'll work
Guy
out.
says hello.
I roasted that nigga when I first met him. He was like, you know who that is?
Ain't Guy a Q too?
Me and Darlene gonna
No.
battle one day.
Not
You
that I
still
know
got
of.
your-
Got too short.
No, he's not a Q.
That's what
Howie
he told
Bell
me.
is a Q. If Guy Black is a Q, he needs to talk to me. That's fucking ridiculous. I've been around this nigga this fucking much. He's fucking emblazoned at Omega I
Guy
am.
Black? Who was that?
He's a radio person. He was already
He's a lowercase Q.
That don't exist, nigga. That's what BT be saying.
Yeah, you know I be fucking with you, love, baby.
Q's is solid, man. Them some
Look.
solid niggas. I
Anyway.
fuck with
No,
them.
nigga, there's some fucked up
Way to
Qs,
clean
but
that
we
shit
just
up.
got out here eating
I got
ass
love.
like
I got love for Q.
All
Them
these
gay
niggas take-
parties, nigga. Get the
Got
fuck
the
out of
sauce.
here.
Hey man, you talking about an old ass video? We handled that on the
No.
interior, nigga. Niggas got
On the-
put
That
the
ain't
fuck
the
out.
only party.
That wasn't no gay party. Niggas was bitches.
Hey,
Took care of
let me
it.
ask you a
The
question.
bitches was like, ain't nobody
Hey.
fucking with me.
Let me ask- but if you
These niggas dancing with they self.
Oh shit, that's funny. That motherfucker.
The bitches was at the party naked. Niggas was like, to each other and shit.
That's what happened. I'm gonna let you have it.
I can't.
If you don't know, you don't know. It is what it
Stop,
is.
I can't. I can't.
They get emotional about that.
I'm not tripping. I
Nate is
can't,
a
nigga. I
queef.
can't, first of all, I can't defend. I cannot defend what them
I
niggas
love
did in
that nigga
video.
Nate, man. I love that
Nigga,
nigga Nate.
oh God! I saw the same video you saw and had the same reaction. I was like, "What are these niggas doing? Where did they do that at, nigga? This is not my organization."
I'm a Q whether you like it or not, nigga.
That's some alpha shit you just did. Alpha.
5150, nigga. We gotta wrap it up. We'll be here all day.
Them niggas gonna be mad as a motherfucker too.
Hey, Khalid,
Oh, nigga, the alpha's gonna be mad as fuck.
Khalid, Texas. I'm fucking with y'all this weekend.
Yeah, let's go.
Motherfucker.
Shit.
Oh, you hurt me, nigga. Oh.
Hey man, you gotta stop barking. though.
Everybody's requesting the old
You gotta chill out on the barking.
Stay on there.
Stop barking, nigga.
I let like 7 of them slide. Get the knife out, nigga. You left the nunchucks out though. Nigga.
Got a Q in your
Shit,
ass.
root to the Q's. Root to the Q's. This bullshit ass assault on the frat. That's fucking trash, nigga. It's fucking whacking the motherfucker. These whole ass niggas in the chat. Hey,
We still on the air?
Yes, but we gotta go. It's just
Oh
Hey, we out,
shit.
Frank. We out. Fuck it. Let's go. We out.
Peace.
Fuck y'all.
Peace.
Yeah.